All right, well.
What was session 2? It was just Sav and Ace listening to a childlike sleepover conversation and laughing our asses off in the background away from our mic. That's a good guy point. Well, that's a bad guy point.
The entire time.
Well, you're gonna play kids.
No, look, I'm not trying to interrupt.
Look, you tell us to play cowboys. We're gonna sit here and play cowboys all day. Tell us to play kids. We're gonna sit here and play kids all day.
I love it. I'm glad that when I was like, you guys are gonna have a sleepover moment, you guys didn't go, and we sleep.
It felt like you were coaxing. Like, we should have a moment.
You should probably talk about. You guys both had some information. Felt like someone should express the information they have. Yeah.
They did, no?
Yeah. Now. Yeah. Welcome to System Exploration by Unfortunate Ones. I'm Sav.
I'm Nix.
I'm Graythorn.
And I'm Ace.
And today we are continuing our adventure with Clay, Leopold, and Dustin as we have found a kid and a stranger in our system exploration of kids on bikes. If we're all ready, we'll hop right in. You guys find yourselves walking through the woods with Clay and his bike, Thor the dog, and no bikes for Leo and Dustin, as they have been left behind at the banks, not wanting to risk running into the stranger, as you also have in tow Noah, a young boy you had found in the woods, who had changed things on your adventure at the gorge. He's tired, though as you walk through the woods, out of those more tense moments, you'll see him start to relax a bit. His shoulders start to relax. He doesn't seem as tense. As you're wandering your way through the woods, back towards the farmhouse, the Tillman farmhouse. Not having fully had the conversation of what you're going to do when you get there. Showing up with this new kid, a little bit disheveled, a little bit dirty and exhausted. It was pitched that perhaps your mom would know what to do. But as you walk and the tension leaves all of you as well, perhaps you would like to have a further conversation about what your actual plans are. It also has not been decided yet whether it is tonight fully decided yet whether it is tonight that you want to go back for your bikes or you want to do so the following day. I will also remind you, Leopold, you don't live at the farmhouse. And you have yet to establish plans for not coming home with your parents. As you wander through the woods.
What time of day is it now?
Early night. The sun has just left the sky. As you have left those moments of tension.
Are we getting close to like the edge of the orchard?
I would say, yeah. You'd be coming up on it. And you guys have probably been lost in your own minds, but you do, or you should, talk about what you want to do when you get there. What are you going to tell your mom? If anything. Are you bringing Noah inside the house? What are you guys doing? What's your next step in your children's plan with a stowaway kid?
I mean, I almost feel like, at least this would be the impression I have of Dustin and Clay's mom, which is, given the situation, it's probably a fairly frank and open relationship as much as it is still just, a parent-child. So I can't imagine Dustin's initial gut feeling is to keep this away from Mom. I don't know how Clay feels about it. Clay, how do you feel about it?
Honestly, I mean, the entire decision was to bring him back here and see what Mom could help us with.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it'd probably be best if we're all back. I don't know if you and I are going back for the bikes.
I feel like probably, I don't know if you want to have this in character or in meta discussion. Yeah, I'm just trying to, I think in my head, the character has not strayed away from the idea. In his mind, it's just, we're taking him back home. And I'm going to put him inside the house somewhere, make sure he's comfortable. And like, that's just kind of what I'm doing. If other people say something of something different,
Sure.
then the point would be argued. But I'm taking him home, maybe even to my room, and having him set up there with Thor and with Leo. And then me and my older brother are going to go deal with the bikes. And that's kind of just dead set in what my head is. And I'm just kind of doing it. I'm not really thinking about it, not really asking questions. I'm just kind of going for it. I don't know how everybody else feels.
Anybody else have any thoughts that they would like to express as you come upon the orchard?
I mean, I think we could probably leave Leo and Thor with him in your room. I mean, Leo comes over and hangs out all the time. He knows his way around. And then we could just run back down real quick, grab the bikes and come back.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. As you wander through the orchard, Noah hasn't really said much. You see him relaxing. He still looks weary of everything that's going on, though he does seem trusting of you guys. And as you move through the orchards with the apples, yes, sir.
Can I have a moment, or can I be on the lookout for Noah's eye line to see if there are any apples that might be in the trees that he kind of gazes at a little longer than any of the other ones?
So funny enough, I was going to mention, as you walk through the orchard, he is both looking off in the distance towards the roads and whatnot. He's still nervous. He has someone that is chasing him. And it is a threat that, as a kid, is scary. But his eyes also do, in his tired gaze, wander over not to any specific apple, but to the apples within the tree in the orchard.
There's any that look particularly ripe, I will kind of...
You'll climb up a tree and...
I'll probably... We could roll for it, but like as routinely as this might be for me, to just scamper up a tree, maybe even ahead of us, kind of get ahead of the group.
Sure.
Run up a tree, grab an apple, pluck it, and then run back and hand it to Noah.
Okay. Yeah. You would all see Dustin run ahead and duck his way up into a tree. I imagine this is something you would do relatively regularly, especially as you had a sneaky apple in your pack already.
There's probably some level of side eye that I also give Clay, where I'm like a little, not necessarily shameful, but it's a little head down, but also like looking up and like still determined to give Noah an apple.
Sure.
I'm going to keep my silence. He knows how I feel about him picking the apples before it's time.
As you scamper up into a tree, reach out from a branch that you could sit on, pluck an apple, climb your way down.
The tree branch breaks, I snap my neck.
You're dead.
Over.
Yeah. Probably relatively around the time that the rest of the group would be catching up to you. You've done this a million times. Not in front of your brother, but you've done this a million times. In fact, you might be impressed, Clay, at how quickly he could climb up that tree and steal an apple from your family.
I mean, that explains how he keeps getting apples while I'm constantly watching him, but
yeah,
just keeps coming up with apples.
Yeah. His brothers will do. As you climb down, and I imagine offer the apple over to Noah.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. He will take it, and for the first time, I think you'll see him kind of smile. Actually, I think that he did smile once last session. Anyways, he'll smile and receive it, and just meekly say, "Thank you."
Just nod my head. And just kind of continue as if it's like not a big deal.
Sure. I think your general atmosphere of things not being a big deal, whether it is a show that you guys are putting on, or your young minds being able to kind of fall into forgetfulness in new environments as things constantly change in your young lives. That general atmosphere seems to be also calming down.
I also think narrowing my focus to being protecting this kid, taking him to the room, like having specific goals makes it so I don't think about the dead body that we saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those concepts kind of, well, you only saw blood, to be fair.
Oh, I thought we saw the guy.
No, you just saw blood.
Just blood.
Yep. But those concepts having long left your mind as you've moved on to, there's this strange kid with these strange abilities who has manipulated things and seems to be in some type of danger. In your protective nature, Dustin, along with your big brother mode, Mr. Clay, and the ever-running mind of Leo, knowing that there's a mystery afoot, your minds have moved on to protecting this kid against this stranger in town, whoever he may be. Eventually, making your way to the porch, the wooden porch that extends from your house, ascending the stairs, you would hear television set on inside. Presumably your mom watching some TV.
All right, I think we're going to have to sneak through the back if Mom's in the living room. Unless we want to just go straight in and be like, hey, look, we found a random kid in the woods.
Yeah, maybe. We'll put him in the room first and then tell Mom about him, or?
Put him in the room first, go get the bikes, then tell Mom about him. That way, in case we need to dip out, we can.
Do I at least tell her that Leo's going to be in the house? Because pretty sure Noah or Leo are going to make noise at the door probably, and she's going to wonder what the hell's going on.
All right, I'll sneak him to your window. You take Leo and Thor into your room. We'll set him through the window. And then you can walk back out and just tell Mom I'm out in the fields checking on the trees or something.
We are telling Mom though, right?
Well, yeah, but in case we need to hurry out of here, I mean, I can't only have my bike.
What I do if she comes knocking for you guys?
Hide him in the closet.
Oh, jeez, guys.
Everyone's gone. That's just me here, Miss
Tillman.
Miss Tillman. Yep, just me and Thor.
All right, Clay. We'll do that.
So your plan is to circle around back and try and sneak them in through the window?
Mm-hmm.
Well, for him too.
Yeah. I'm going to take Noah around back, sneak him through the window.
Me, Noah, and Thor are going to go to my room.
You, Leo, and Thor.
Me. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. As you sneak around back, Clay, with Noah, I think he thinks this is a good idea. He...
You can tell we're pros.
Yep.
Oh, only the finest quality here.
Also, if you had just said something to me before you started pulling it, it was right there.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Clay, as you go around back, sorry. So it seems like he thinks this is a good idea. He seems to have an affinity for sneaking around, as he's pretty weary about the world and the adults and the people in it and whatever may be after him. He seems more comfortable with the idea of being snuck into your house. He doesn't know your mom. And you guys have talked pretty openly about going to your mom, and he hasn't pushed back on it. But the moment you start trying to sneak him in, he seems more into that idea. So, as you circle around back to the window, go ahead and give me, I'm going to call it a flight check.
Why it always got to be a flight check?
To sneak, because there's only 6 checks in this game.
Exploded.
I'm going to call this pretty simple. I'm going to call it just like a DC 6.
I mean, that's incredibly hard for me. Now, does the dice keep exploding?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh. It's going to be an 11 on a D4.
Jesus.
Double explosion.
Shit, yeah, my dude. As you go around and you go to sneak him in, you know that your room and your window are usually locked. And your window has a pretty big screech. It needs to be oiled. One of the many things around the farm that's on your list of to-dos that you just never get to. However, you're not going to your window. You're going to your brother's window, and his window is unlocked. Quite a lucky break. And as you slide it open, it does so smoothly, and you can hear the loud volume of the TV in the living room that your mother would be watching, giving you all of the lucky breaks you need to quietly sneak Noah into this window, into your brother's room. As Dustin, Leo, Thor enter in through the front door. As you do, you will hear the TV kind of blaring, drowning out your mom's day. She has a stressful life. Your grandparents are probably already asleep. The TV doesn't bother them. They're a little bit harder of hearing. And your mom has to bounce back and forth between taking care of the farm, taking care of your grandparents because they're getting up there in age, though the farm is still technically theirs. It's pretty much hers and may one day become your guys's. As you step in, over the sound of the TV, you will hear your mom. Dustin, is that you?
Yeah, Mom. I'm here with Leo and Thor. We're gonna head to our room, or to my room.
Where's Clay?
Oh, he went out just checking on some of the trees.
At night?
I don't know, Ma. It's Clay. You know, he can't get the farm off his brain.
He's gonna turn off the TV. I don't know if that boy's gonna be the death of me or my savior. I'll go get him. She's gonna start making her way through the living room to the front door, stopping off for a sneak attack hug for you, Dustin. As she is doing that, she's going to look over at Leo and be like, "Hi, Leo.
Good evening, Miss Tillman.
How are your studies going?
Going good.
Any mysteries afoot?"
Oh, not yet, but I'm hoping to look for one.
How much of that in the moment is you being caught in the conversation, and how much of that is you intentionally lying?
I'm caught in the conversation.
Okay, I'll give it to you smooth.
'Cause she's looking for Clay. I'm like, ooh, wait.
As soon as is she like done with the conversation and starting to head out?
Oh, she'll come in and give you a big hug.
Okay.
Yeah. I think whilst giving you a hug, still in the embrace, but a loose embrace, and looking down at you, she'll tuffle your hair. You know that dog's been getting in trouble in town.
He doesn't hurt nobody. He's just curious. You know Thor.
You know, one day the world's gonna change, and you're probably gonna have him on a leash.
Yeah, I mean he don't like that, but I don't know.
He's gonna pull back from the embrace and kneel down and start petting Thor in a way that only she can seem to achieve as she scratches behind his ears. You all do this, but he immediately flops to the floor and starts kicking out his little legs. And she'll sit there in that moment. Is there anything you guys would like to say?
I mean, I have something as soon as she starts to leave.
Sure.
To just buy more time.
She will say to Thor, "Come on, Thor. Let's go get Clay." He's going to stand up.
Oh, hey, mom, look, I'm trying to teach Thor this thing. Come over here. I'm gonna get Thor. Thor, come over here. All right, Thor. Sit down. I'm gonna try to make a hand. Sit down. Sit.
What is? I'm trying to remember. What things do you have for Thor?
What I have.
Does he have anything particular that might?
The point of this
is distraction. I understand.
Yeah,
he doesn't need to do the trick. I just wonder if he would.
I have protective.
Well, if anybody has any cards they would like to play, otherwise,
Goofball.
you could put Goofball if you wanted to.
Will that require a dice every time, or?
Not necessarily. You're just playing an aspect of the character. So to pull on the dice would be to try to get him to do something extraordinary.
Mm.
He's not technically a powered character. I just thought it was funny to make him one. I think he's going to be looking halfway between you trying to get him to sit, which is probably a trick he already knows.
Yeah.
And smelling the food in the kitchen as your mom has made her special casserole. Don't worry, Leo. She always makes enough for you.
Yeah.
As she's as Thor is looking towards the kitchen, he will sit.
All right. I swear, Mom, he did this earlier. Lay down. I'm like really animated. Like, lay down. Lay down, Thor.
He'll lay down.
All right. Roll over. Come on, Thor. Roll over.
Is roll over the new trick?
It's not a trick I've tried to teach him at all.
Another trick you've tried to teach him at
I
all.
am just doing this to buy time to make sure that Clay has enough time to be out in the orchard.
Okay, hold on. Let me look.
I kind of want him because I'm just gonna keep going with tricks until he stops.
Thor's brains are a 4, so I'm gonna say if you could beat a DC 4 charm check, he is going to roll over.
If it's my charm,
it's your charm.
This dude's gonna write a poem. I don't. 5.
5. To your surprise, Thor rolls over and then looks up as if he's pretty sure that's what you wanted, with the goofiest smile on his face.
I go. Part of me is like taken aback for a second. I go, all right, pop up. Pop up. I just want him to pop up.
I'll give you with the 5. We'll just increase the DC by 1, and that'll auto succeed as he then pops up to your surprise. Also, not something that you've taught this dog.
Yeah, spin around. And I'm just gonna start spinning.
Now
around.
it's a DC 6. I need you to roll again. Actually, I don't even need you to roll again if you don't have adversity tokens. He's just not gonna do it. 5 was for your new tricks. So if you don't have adversity tokens to add, you're just gonna fail.
I just want to see what I'll roll.
Okay, go ahead and roll for it. Fuck it, I don't care. We're rolling. We're making a dog do tricks.
It's an 8. I'm really trying.
He's gonna spin around. Look, Thor's not an idiot.
Yeah.
Also, you're starting to get the impression as he constantly is distracted and looking towards the kitchen is that he's really putting his all into this because he thinks he's gonna get some casserole, which he's not.
I feel like part of this whole venture, I've probably given Clay enough time. But as soon as he spins around, and as I'm spinning, part of me as I'm spinning see that he spun also, and I'm gonna stop and go for a second. Go ta-da! To Mom, just waving my fingers, hands out, like
She's
cool,
gonna
huh?
she's gonna dual wield hair tufflings as she is going to tuffle your hair and also pat.
See, Ma, he doesn't need a collar or a leash or anything. He listens.
Well, if we ever have another fair in town, maybe you should go make some money doing tricks in front of the townsfolk.
I think Thor could do that.
I think with you by his side, Thor can do anything. She's going to tuffle your hair one last time. She's going to start heading towards the door as it opens. And Clay, you come inside.
I just dust my hands on my pants. Well, that all looked just fine for now. Definitely going to have to put some more mulch out there this weekend.
You know it's Friday.
Yeah, and?
You're not supposed to be working on Fridays.
Oh my, it's just a few minutes. Just a quick look around.
Well, whenever you boys are hungry, Leo, that includes you. Thor, you have your own food. There's casserole in the oven.
Yeah, I will.
You guys just sit there and awkwardly stare at your mom.
I will go to the kitchen. It's like, all right, let's get some food.
Yeah.
You go into the kitchen and get some food.
Is she gonna go back to her show?
Yes, you will see when you get into the kitchen. She's already eaten.
Okay, I will I will double plate, sneak as much as well, not really sneakily, but I will double plate. I will stuff a spoon, an extra spoon into one of my pockets as I get another spoon for myself.
Okay.
And I'll give myself a little bit of a heftier portion than I usually would eat.
Okay. Taking up most of the casserole that is left. Your grandparents have already eaten, your mom's already eaten, and you're taking a double serving. There was enough for Leo.
Not quite a double serving. I'll
a
take,
little extra.
I will eat a little bit less.
Yeah.
But
okay. Casseroles are savory, right?
Depends on the casserole.
Depends on the casserole.
I'm going to say it's savory.
Be like a green bean casserole or something.
Sure.
That has like,
or like shepherd's pie or something. It's pretty cheap.
or if this is like just a themed world where everything is themed, it's just like there's apple in there for some reason. It's some sort of apple casserole.
I'm going to say it's a green bean casserole. More akin to like a shepherd's pie, yeah. As you scoop up your foods and eat. Are you going to eat here or are you going to eat in your room?
I was going to take it to my room.
You typically eat in your room?
I think probably if mom is already kind of at showtime and she's not joining us, I probably would often take it to my room.
Okay.
Or if Clay's also eating, probably eat with Clay in the kitchen. But I think if I have Leo over, I can also sneak food to Thor.
Yeah. I imagine you sneak a lot of food to Thor. I imagine that there's typically an extra serving on the weekends for Leo, and there's typically an additional extra serving because your mom knows it. Though she doesn't let you in front of her.
I take it to my room.
Human food is for humans is what she says out loud.
Yeah.
But she always makes a little bit extra.
Yeah.
You thief. She's raising a thief.
Yeah. There's probably some levels of like sometimes when I take the food into my room with Thor that there's some sound of
Yeah.
just like a fucking wild animal just munching on food and she just ignores it.
It's not sneaky.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a level of your relationship with your mom, things like coming home late that she might scold you for, but otherwise still doesn't put a curfew on you. Things of that nature.
Apparently I am a charming little devil, but also I'm not very sneaky.
As you make your way to the room, you will see, not sleeping but curled up on your bed, is Noah. You'll immediately notice two things. One, that, and two, that your bed is now dirty, because Noah was very dirty.
I will register that in the back of my mind and go, all right.
Hey, also, he has his shoes on.
Yeah.
In your bed.
Yep.
As you guys enter into the room, he will look immediately concerned and kind of jolt up in the bed as the door opens, and then see it's you guys and kind of relax a little bit.
Probably close the door behind. Immediately, probably like without even really saying anything, immediately get that second plate, start scooping off some food.
Sure.
Put the spoon down, look over to Noah, kind of like, just eyes widen, eyebrows up, and go, hungry?
He'll nod. He'll
Hand over the food, and I'll pull out the other spoon from my pocket and start eating.
Sure. He eats very quickly. You get the impression he's not eaten for a while. And he is scarfing it down. He's not emaciated or anything, so he's not like starving and this is going to be dangerous, but he hasn't eaten in probably a few days. And he is scarfing this food down rapidly. As he does, at one point, he's going to look up, and while chewing, though his chewing's going to slow down, he's going to look at Clay. Say, sorry for making you sick.
Huh? Sick.
Sorry for making you sick earlier.
Oh, it's all right.
He'll continue eating then. What are you guys doing? You sit in this room and eat your food. Thor's looking at you betrayed because
I'm leaving some on the plate for him.
Okay. He'll still look at you betrayed until you do it, yes.
I mean, that's the whole time I'm eating, is an act of betrayal that I'm eating.
Sure. What is ticking through young Leopold's brain as all of this is going on?
A lot about the scientist guy and the other guy. I don't know what to call him.
The stranger?
A stranger. A lot about those two and who possibly could be the bad guy here, because they both sound bad, right? And if the stranger went and killed the scientist guy, is he on the good side of things, or is he also just some other weirdo going around doing bad things to people? And also, am I gonna get grounded today? For not being, well, I've probably been out here before at this time of night.
Probably, but it is probably coming upon the time that without notice that you should be home.
Yeah.
We should probably give your parents a call on the phone and let them know you're going to stay the night.
Yeah.
Probably with a mouth full of food, be like, I mean, they'll probably call here. And I'm just like,
yeah, knowing his parents, we should definitely call first.
As I kind of finish the last bite and I hand over my plate to Thor.
As is typical Leo, your best friend, with his carefree attitude, akin to his dog's attitude of just kind of washing through life, running through town, untethered, unchained. His mom pretty much letting these two do whatever they want, mostly because they're raised well and they do what they're supposed to be doing. But that threshold of what they're supposed to be doing is a lot lower than the threshold of what you're supposed to be doing. And even when you're supposed to be doing what you're supposed to be doing, your parents are on your ass. As your friend sits there and is like, it's probably fine. Don't even worry. Don't even think. Like, they'll call if they need them. Gives food to dog. You know that that's not true.
He's never been grounded before.
Mm-hmm.
I think once we finish eating Rusty, you and I should sneak out the window so Mom doesn't see us and go get the bikes.
Sounds good. And then when we get back, probably talk to Mom about Noah, right?
Well, wonder if we could get Noah cleaned up. Maybe throw him in some of your clothes. And then, one of your new friends from school showed up. Because I think Mom might be a little upset. I mean, she lets us do what we want, but I'm pretty sure she's going to be upset if we go, hey, Mom, we were looking for a dead body down by the gorge, and we found this kid who's dirty and can do weird things with his mind.
I mean, I don't know if we need to say all that, but, we rescued a kid. And we were looking, I think Mom would be proud. We don't have to say I don't think we have to say all that stuff. But, we just weren't sure what to do. And I think Mom would take it well. I hope. Maybe. Possibly. There's a high chance.
Do you think
I could probably dance a little.
I mean,
do you think your mom would let me stay here?
I don't think she's gonna kick you out. I don't think she's gonna make you for the streets.
I don't really have anywhere else to go.
yeah, and what if she starts asking questions that we don't have the answers to?
We were in the gorge and we found him. That's all true. We're not lying to her.
Yeah, but I feel like, Mom knowing less might keep her out of danger because that guy that we saw, if he's who Noah says he is, he's bad news.
Yeah, I mean, bringing him here already puts Mon.
Puts her in less danger if she doesn't know about it.
Also, I was thinking maybe.
Because you and I both know Mom is just a god-awful liar.
Yeah, but I was also thinking maybe we could change our. God, I gotta. For a second, I don't know if I should say this as a character because it feels like it's maybe smarter than a D6 brains would say.
And a kid.
I gotta try to let go of the player to the character. God, I was gonna say I was gonna.
It wouldn't be abnormal for kids, usually in line with being worried about getting in trouble to some degree, to hide things from adults.
It's not just that. I wanted to see if we could. The thing I was gonna say was to do something to our bikes to make them look different. Because the guy spent time on our bikes. I just don't know if a kid is avoidant. Well, yeah, that's probably
roll
best.
for it. You decide the DC.
I decide the DC.
Yeah, I don't care. I mean, this is you seeing if your character is going to think of something.
I'll give it a 4.
Okay.
Hey, it's a 4. I thought 4 was high for a D6.
Sure.
I didn't like how that man was looking at our bikes. I don't know if we got. This could be a terrible job. I don't know if we got like paint or something. We could do something to the bike to make them look different.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a farm. We got everything.
Yeah.
Mom's been on me to repaint the sidewall.
Everything.
All right.
GPS, guns.
Oh, there's definitely guns here.
I mean, yeah, we're in what is it? 80s?
Roughly.
Rural.
80s middle America. There's guns and trucks.
There's more guns than people.
Mom probably's fucking loaded, just strapped in the living room. Fucking.
No. She's got the lady's helper in her purse. The tiny little 38 with a 5-round mag.
There's probably a shotgun hanging by the door. They're just like leaned against the door.
The more you learn about the Tillmans, the less you fit in.
Grandpa probably uses a shotgun as a cane.
Oh, geez, guys, I don't know about this double barrel.
Oh, gee whiz. No, but I don't know.
I mean, I was also thinking that tomorrow, we don't have to tell Mom tonight. He can just stay here tonight. We get him cleaned up. Maybe introduce him tomorrow. We can go into town, hit the drugstore. Maybe sneakily buy some stuff to make him look a little different.
I just don't know if Mom would be more upset if she found him versus we just told her.
I mean, it's not like she wakes you up on the weekends.
I know. I just, all right, Clay.
I was gonna say I want to try to persuade him to agree with me.
Yeah. Let's go get the bikes.
All right. Okay, so we're gonna sneak out the window.
Sure.
Sneak around, go get the bikes.
Okay. You taking your bike?
No, because then how am I gonna get his bike back?
So, it may dawn on you. Oh, yes. How would you get that bike? That's a good point. Okay. Yeah, you're going to have to ride Leo's bike.
Yeah, that's the only reason that I'm taking Rusty along with me is because there's 2 bikes. If there was just one, I'd go by myself.
Okay.
Bring in your shotgun, Clay.
don't know if that's a good idea.
Shotgun rack on the bike.
I'll bring mine.
Just grab my 1911 out of the drawer. All right, let's go.
Okay. You guys set off out of the window, sneaking out and heading out back towards the gorge to collect your bicycles. Wandering, I imagine, back through the orchard, back through the woods.
I would like to say before we left, I'm going to grab a flashlight out of my room.
Okay.
So that we have some sort of light source.
You have a flashlight. Or as you wander through the woods at night, probably not something that you typically do. As you are creeping through the woods, not the orchards, probably been around that plenty of times, but the woods themselves. And night falls upon you. You hear owls hooting in the background. You hear potentially some type of wildlife, maybe a coyote or something, howling in the distance. Give me a grit check from both of you. DC 4.
Oh, that explodes. 5.
9.
You guys are fine. There are other things for you to be worried about than the wildlife around here. And where you live, there are more formidable predators in the woods, but they seldom come around, and you're knowledgeable enough that they are more typically afraid of humans than humans are afraid of them. On a normal night, this may make you uneasy, but you have uneasy things ahead of you as you continue through the woods. Some time will go by as your mind is ever ticking, Leo, sitting in the room with Thor. At this point, Thor's had a full last day. Thor is curled up in the corner on the ground, kind of passed out, tongue flopped all over the dirty floor. He doesn't care. Sitting on the bed with his knees scrunched up against him, kind of just awkwardly looking around the room, and eventually breaking the silence. Noah will say, "Thank you for saving me and bringing me here. I've not seen a bed in a very long time."
What? How did you sleep?
Well, we had like, what do you call them when it's like a frame with like a thin cushion on it?
Cot.
Yeah, like that.
Ooh, well, that's no fun. Well, you don't have to thank me. I mean, from what you've said, you've saved us, and we're just paying you back.
Sorry about that, by the way. I know only Clay got sick, but I'm sure that wasn't comfortable for you guys either.
Honestly, it was pretty strange. But how long have you been away from home, I suppose?
I don't know. A long time?
What grade were you in? Or are you in?
I was in like 6th grade?
That's about our grade, right? Or
No, you guys are like
8th?
7th or 8th graders.
7th.
And he's only a year younger than you. So that gives you a 1 to 2 year window of how long he's been away.
Do you remember anything about home?
He'll nod. It looks bittersweet. Like, he looks happy to be thinking about home as a possibility, but also it looks to make him weary.
And those men, the guy in the lab coat, did they take you from home?
No. some men in like black suits took me and my siblings.
And your siblings?
Mm-hmm.
Are they out there too?
I look very sad. Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I have a brother and a sister. They're still there. I couldn't save them. I just kept running and I got away.
You got out. And that one guy with the cargo shorts, the stranger. He's
I don't know him.
You don't know anything about him? Is that the first time you saw him when he
Mm-hmm.
in the woods?
I saw him, and then I thought about maybe going to him for help, and then someone grabbed me, and then I heard a gunshot, and then I saw the man in the coat on the floor. He wasn't breathing. And then that man called for me, but not my name. He just said, "Hey, kid." But he looked at me like he knew me, and then he started to chase me. And he chased me in the woods for a long time, but he didn't find me.
That is strange. Maybe he was trying to look for you. Maybe he didn't know you, but if he was around there and he found the guy and he didn't try to hurt you, did he?
I don't know. It happened really fast, but it seemed like he wanted to catch me. And that's when he shot that guy. And then I ran and he was yelling at me. And he had a gun.
Well, this is a real odd happening.
Is this normal? I've never heard of anything like this happening in Galveston.
This is the first time I've ever heard of something like this happening.
For the record, you don't live in Galveston. Galveston's the sistering city.
I register that.
Okay.
This is something junction, Terminal Junction.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's right. You're from Galveston.
Mm-hmm.
This is Terminal Junction. How far from Terminal Junction is Galveston?
I'll say it's a stretch. Like, 10, 20 miles. So an hour or two.
And what direction from the gorge is it?
I will... Not necessarily directly en route, but yeah, I'd say the gorge is somewhere in between. It's the gorges of Terminal Junction, but kind of in that direction.
Okay. And that'd be like what? Northwest? East? West?
We'll just
south?
call it north, just to keep it simple.
All right. So you're a little ways from home, but I mean, you're close, kinda.
Well, when they took me, they drove for a long, long time, and they put a bag over our heads, and then they said that this place was our new home, and when they took it off, I couldn't tell where I was. And then when I got out, I ran. Felt like a long time, maybe days or weeks. And then I found that gorge, and I was thirsty, so I stayed.
Then I suppose you went back hiding in the woods after that.
Well, I was only at the gorge for maybe like a day or two.
And they still found you?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And that's when that scary man found me too.
Yeah, I saw that the scary guy talking to a lady in my neighborhood. Which is strange. She is a mean old witch of a woman. Banned Rusty from coming around because Thor doesn't like to be on a leash.
He's gonna smile over at Thor.
Yeah, he's a free spirit. Both of them are.
I couldn't. Well, I guess I could, but I didn't see it, and I didn't see that they were coming, and so I was really surprised when they caught me. But it's too exhausting to try and see.
What do you mean? See, you weren't looking at him?
No, like different seeing.
You mean like the thing with the bike?
Kind of, but it's different. The thing with the bike is something from before, but if I try, I can see something. I don't know how to say it.
You mean you got other magical powers?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You're real special.
He looks like that makes him bummed out. Like he doesn't want to be real special.
Oh, it's not a bad thing. It's not like, nowadays we call each other special when it means something bad. But I mean like the good kind.
The men in the coat made me special. And that's why I changed things so that I could leave, but it's different when I see things. Because I can see things that, like, haven't happened yet, but they will.
You mean like seeing the future?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'm going to give you the seeing in the future card. He can see the future. That is one of his power abilities. I'll also throw in the middle just an aspect of him, which is that he seems in this conversation to be a gentle person. Anybody could take this.
What year is this?
It's just in the 80s somewhere. It's not a specific year.
All right. I'll hold off on the Star Trek references.
You would be a Trekkie.
I love the show.
Right.
All 4 of them. There's no more than 4.
Now the question is which 4?
I said there's no more than 4. All right, they stopped making them in the mid-2000s.
So I'm going to take it you haven't watched Lower Decks then.
Anyways.
There's no such thing.
I met Leo was a Trekkie.
Anyways.
Both of us are.
Okay.
Fuck us. Yeah, so the last thing you said was he agreed. You're like, yeah, it is like he could see in the future.
Wow. So you can see things before they happen.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can also make things that happen change.
Kind of. If I know something that has already happened, then I can change it so that it happened different.
So like if I flip a coin and it lands heads, you can change it into tails?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
But only if I know it.
Only if you know it, though.
If I don't know something's happened, then I don't have control over it. And it gets funny sometimes when people tell me something happened, but I don't know that it happened, and then maybe they lie, and then I try and change it, and I get very sick. And then I get sick anyways when I use my powers. Also, yeah, you've kind of already nailed that. He can alter the past. I'm just going to put that in the middle. Anybody could pull that.
So you could do something really special, but then it makes you sick for it.
Mm-hmm. Like, changing the bike made me feel like a little bit tired. But when I changed which path you guys took, then the way it made Clay sick, it made me feel sick like that too. That's why I fell.
I see. And those people that gave you these powers, did they make you use them?
Mm-hmm. Like school. They would test me and my siblings, though they usually only tested me and my brother together. I've not seen my sister in a long time.
Frick, when did X-Men come out?
By the way, he has 7 power tokens or dice.
I'm also pretty sure X-Men is like the 50s or 60s.
Well, talking like cartoons.
Oh, cartoons,
90s.
80s.
The way that the power dice work, just so you guys are aware in general, is the more extraordinary the activity, like borderline to impossibility, the higher the DC will be. You could spend any amount of dice to accomplish that.
Do power dice explode as well?
Individually, yes.
Nice.
But you generally want to roll them one at a time, even if you're going to use a pool of them.
Oh, so you could like roll one dice and then roll another dice and then roll another dice?
You can.
Until you get what you want?
Yes. However, the mechanics are not known to you of how to refill those dice.
Right. For the dog, it was just sleeping.
Yeah, but his powers are stupid.
His powers are silly. Goofball those dice away. Or what was I thinking?
Where is
How many?
mine?
Was it just you and your siblings? Were there any other kids?
I think just us.
Huh. Huh.
The men in the suits came by our house many times and talked to our parents before they took us one day. And they took all 3 of us.
That was about. Not too long ago. Judging by your age and grade. What's your last name, Noah?
Johnson.
Well, I mean, this is a lot to take in. I'm sure you had the worst of it though. How do you know how long you've been how long you've been running for?
No. Like I said, maybe days, weeks.
Huh. Leo's thinking about stuff. Is there a clock in Rusty's room or Dusty's room?
I imagine you'd have a clock somewhere, maybe an alarm clock.
Probably the alarm clock, the old like the ones that like
So like a
rattle.
more analog alarm clock.
What time is it?
I'm gonna say it's like 8:30.
Ah, crap. Hey, Noah. I need to call my parents to make sure I don't get grounded. I'll be back in a minute, but just in case Dusty's mom comes by, can you just and I'll look for the closet. Can you just like sit tight in here for a bit? I'll be back, I promise.
He looks nervous being shutted into a closet, but he'll go.
Just until we get things figured out. I'm sure they'll be back soon, I hope.
Can any player play any of the cards, or how do the cards work?
You could play any of the cards at any time. However, whoever is sitting in front of them is the one that kind of dictates how it happens, how it gets used. So like, for example, if someone has that him being gentle card, you could play it as not the one holding that card, but be like, oh, I feel like Noah would in this moment try and comfort Thor.
Does the like is the card reusable, or is it like when I use the card's done?
No, you keep it.
I keep
Keep that aspect of that character.
I could say that as he's leaving the room with, or telling Noah, I do have the protective card from Thor.
Sure.
So however you want to use that, if you want to use it.
Thor just starts mauling your mom. Sure. Okay, so what does Thor do in this moment, seeing that being shut in a closet makes Noah feel particularly nervous?
I imagine he'd probably walk up to the kid, maybe nuzzle him a bit, and just kind of like sit tight with him, like leaning on him. I don't know.
Okay.
Those annoying things that dogs do that I hate,
Yep.
that other people love.
Noah seems to love it.
And then-
as he feels a little bit safer knowing that Thor is going to stay as you leave the room.
I imagine I've done this before plenty of times where I'd come over on the weekend and spend the night.
Yeah.
Does their mother check in on them often, like before bedtime or anything?
Usually if there's something to be done.
Okay. I will, as polite as Leo can be, will take the plates and the dishes, and I'll take them to the sink, and I'll leave them there for a bit. I'll walk up to Miss Tillman, like, "Excuse me, ma'am, can I use your phone? I lost track of time. I gotta call my parents."
Leo, are you here without your parents knowing?
Well, I didn't plan on it. My bike got a little busted up. I was gonna go back home, but the screw on the front wheel got loose.
Do you need me to call them?
If you'd like, I mean, I can still call them myself though.
Well, up to you.
Uh,
Phone's in the kitchen.
Thank you, ma'am. And I'll go over to the kitchen. I'll pick up the phone. Okay.
God, a time when you remembered phone numbers? Ugh.
Dial home.
Give me a grit check. I'm going to call this, your parents are hard ass. I'm going to call this a DC 6, and we're going to leave you for a moment as the other two get to the gorge. Are you guys doing anything, or are you just waltzing up to the bikes?
I'd say we're probably being careful about it.
Yeah, I'm trying to be careful. The bikes are in a weird position, and then trying to get them up careful as possible.
Okay.
Using the flashlight.
Are you worried about anyone being here?
Probably not. Probably not very mindful of it. Just kind of, again, like, I think at least Dustin at this point is very, like, one-track minded.
Sure.
Kind of doing a thing, being careful about the thing he's doing, making sure.
Okay. As you arrive, you would have to go back down that hairy hill, but doing so in a more calm manner now, planning it out, not doing so with bikes, not having to walk them as you guys kind of sit down and butt scoot your way down. You're able to collect the bikes. As you approach the bikes, give me a brains check, Mr. Dustin.
Do I know the DC?
Sure. I'm gonna say DC 10.
Well, I'm glad that exploded. DC 10, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is important. I rolled an 8.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 adversity tokens. Fuck. I do feel this is important. That's a high DC too. Fucking shit. At least for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn my 2 adversity tokens. I'll get it to 10.
Okay. As you go to get your bike and checking out your bike, you, Clay, don't know Leo's bike as well, so you don't have much to check out. But on your bike, Dustin, you will notice that the trading card within your spokes seems to have been manipulated. It is now currently facing the other direction. But it seems to be within the same spokes that you had put it in to make that thwapping sound that trading cards make.
Can I touch it? Can I
Yeah.
grab it? I'll yoink it from its place. Is this the same card?
It is the same card. It is, we'll say, your favorite baseball player.
I'll look it over.
Doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it.
Look over the bike again.
Nothing else stands out to you.
I'll put it back the way I remember it versus the way it was.
Okay.
Well, actually, I don't want to make noises. I'm going to put this I'll put it in my pocket.
Okay. You put your trading card back into your pocket. What's a 80s baseball player? Do you have any off the top of your head?
Oh, I was going to go like Shoeless Joe Jackson, but that's like the 20s.
Yeah, trading cards. Maybe it's a special ass card.
Yeah,
it could even be a card handed down to you by your father. And
Oh,
it
yeah, but
just
if you put
makes
that in the
the
bike.
best
Was that-
sound.
If you put that in a bike, I mean, come on.
Yeah. I'll say fucking Ricky Travers is a
Sure.
fucking
Local
a
baseball
rookie
player.
card.
Mm-hmm. You recall the Ricky Travers card with Ricky's face on it, the face facing right as you would have slipped it into the spokes. Now it was facing the opposite way when you had removed it.
Oh, so like the picture is different, or the card is?
It's the same picture. It's just been flipped. It's in the same spokes that you had put it in, but it's not facing the same way that you had put it in.
Yeah, like it was turned around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
I thought like the image on the card was changing its facing. I was
All
like,
of a sudden,
Jesus
it's you.
fucking
You're on the
Christ.
card.
Like, God damn.
God,
Like, what the Noah
pictures are
do to
moving.
I put overwhelming amounts of mystery into this game. There's so much supernatural shit happening.
Noah? In order to change the damage on the bike, he had to change what
Yeah.
the photography.
All right. Now let me put out the, what is it, Ricky Kevin's power player sheet. Didn't expect him to be in this game, did you?
He's up at the top of the hill. All right, kid. He's fucking whatever that like bully clapping a bat in his hand. You didn't let me go to the majors.
You'd be surprised to know I knew you were going to happen to say that specific baseball player, and here's a character sheet with his name at the top of it. This is now a magic show.
Ta-da.
No, it's just facing the wrong way.
Okay. Yeah, I take it, put it in my pocket.
Okay.
All right.
You can collect your bikes.
Imagine we
say-
have to go back up.
You do have to go back up. This would be a difficult task, but you have time to plan it out. You could also swim it across the pool, or you could go up the creek that the stream that lets in. It'd be a pretty roundabout way of doing things, but going a ways up the stream and then around through the woods, eventually making it back to the trail. Either way, I'm not going to make you roll for it.
Yeah, I imagine there's an extraordinary amount of familiarity between me and Clay.
Yeah.
About
This is not a moment where you're trying to avoid bullies and just going over a hill. You have plenty of time to do anything you would need to do in this
I
moment.
mean, we are trying to avoid Ricky Devers. He's
Yeah, well, that guy.
yeah.
As you set on out, back to your house, eventually arriving at the orchard, stowing away, I imagine you have like a shed or something on premises, stowing away the two bikes alongside the 10-speed that belongs to Clay.
I definitely do believe Clay, but as we're in the shed, I'm just going to make my own quick look around to see where the paint is.
Sure. You have various paints used to mostly do maintenance. Wood paint, but, for
it's not
temporary,
Gonna look,
it
it is
probably
not going to look
mind.
good on these bikes.
Yeah. As you set your two bikes next to Clay's bikes, under hanging your father's old bike.
The small machine gun attached to the
I was about to
handlebars.
say
Yeah.
shotgun.
Yeah.
A quadruple
yes.
barrel shotgun.
With the various paints that are in this shed.
All right. Head back to the window.
I was thinking like a BAR attached to the handlebars.
Sure.
80s America.
Squirrel hunting.
Coming off horse.
You hear the tone of the phone ringing, Leo. What was your grit?
I rolled a 9.
You rolled a 9.
Ooh.
Okay. It's not that late. You should be fine. As you hear the sound of your father's voice. Hello?
Oh, hey, Dad. It's me. I got caught up a bit, going to the gorge with Dusty, and the nut on my bike got loose, so I had to walk it to their place. I'm probably gonna be staying the night over here.
You hear silence on the other end of the phone, and this is not uncommon. There was something about something that you said that your father is just simply waiting for you to expand upon. You want to make a brains check?
Yeah.
Call it DC 5.
That's a 2.
Ooh.
You spunk adversity tokens?
I got nothing to help you.
You know what? Yeah, I'll just spend the adversity tokens to make that difference.
I mean, am I allowed to give adversity tokens?
You're not here, but otherwise, yes, you would be.
Oh,
You have to be kind of able to explain how you're helping him.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just like a meta resource.
I don't think so.
Okay.
It's not how I'm going to play it, at least.
Darn,
Okay.
I have so many adversity tokens.
That's a D20 for my brains.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Wow.
Yeah.
But this
That's
is also you
gross.
talking to your father, and you're nervous about it. So you're able to bridge it with adversity
Yeah.
tokens? Sure. As you burn those adversity tokens, many a times, hanging out with your carefree friends, have things happen to your bike, and have you been scolded about it? You know very well you're not getting a new one. And your dad is willing to give you money, but only occasionally, to go to the bike shop to get things fixed. And every time it comes with a scolding, and it comes with some type of punishment. And he is just silently waiting for you to expand upon the damage to your bike.
Well, it's not completely broken. It's just that we gotta find one of those the things that you screw the bike into place. The wheels. They have a bunch of them here. I just had to walk it here, so it got late. But it should be good in the morning. As soon as Clay finds the right size nut to screw into the wheel.
It's a pause. Mrs. Tillman knows that you're sleeping over?
Yes, she knows I'm here. We had dinner and everything.
Have you... I was going to ask, have you eaten? Did your teachers send you with any homework for the weekend that you should be doing?
Did they?
It's the 80s. There's no weekend homework.
The good old days.
I'm gonna say yes. Nothing major, but
Wow,
yes.
Our teachers suck.
Oh, jeez. What hell of a school, man.
I know, and in the 80s too. Like,
In a
Really?
rural America.
yeah,
Mhm.
we don't need no fancy book learning.
You have I'll say it's like the beginnings of a project. You're supposed to come up with, a thesis or whatever for a project, but not actually do the project.
Draw an apple.
Just some project planning stuff. I don't have to do anything yet. I just got to think of what I want to do.
You do that before you play any games tonight.
Okay, I will do, sir.
And you tell Mrs. Tillman to make sure that you do that before you play any games tonight.
Okay.
Good night, Leopold.
Good night, Dad.
Hang up sound on the other end of the line.
Hamburgers. Well, dodge that bullet.
Give me from one of two of you, and you could help each other if you'd like to with adversity tokens, but from one of you, give me the stealth check to creep back into your window. We'll call that a flight check.
Of course it is.
I can do it.
I mean, it was last time.
He's giving you guys both your lowest rolls to
Yeah,
fail,
exactly.
and you succeed. It gives me my highest roll to pass, and I
Flop it.
fail.
What was the DC?
I think, what did I call it last time? A 5? 4?
5.
5.
You got adversity tokens, bud?
I have so many adversity tokens.
I got a 3.
Oh yeah, I'll spunk 3 to make, or I'll spunk 2 to make that work.
Okay.
I got a D8 plus 1, so that should have been.
Jeez, man. I did better with my D4 the first time.
As you scoot the door slowly open, trying to be quiet, and you're decently quiet, especially with the help of your brother, you will hear the sound of a knock on your door. Dustin? You're in the window. To be fair.
Can I use my brawn to like shove him through the window?
Sure.
What's the DC on that?
I don't know, 4?
Okay, it's a 6.
Yeah, Ma.
As you get shoved through the window, thunking on the other side of the room. There'll be a pause. What's going on in there?
Just wrestling with Thor. Come on, get here, buddy.
Okay. I'm going to bed. Make sure Thor gets a bath in the morning.
All
If
right,
he's going to be running around town with no leash, you better be clean.
All right, we'll do, Ma.
You hear footsteps walking away.
At that point, I'm going to slowly climb in the window. Man, that was close.
I was kind of like as I nod and agree, kind of like rub my elbow a little bit. Just like look around. Where's Noah?
You don't see Noah, nor do you see Thor, though you might hear panting coming from your closet.
I'm gonna go to the closet. I don't know what situation the closet is. I'll open it up.
You will see Thor laying on top of Noah. And Thor's about as big as Noah because Thor's a very big dog, just panting as he's looking up at you with the biggest smile like, you found us!
Yeah.
And Noah also has a smile, kind of like a welcome back smile.
Smile at Noah. Give a little soft wave. It's like, all right.
Leo said I should wait in the closet.
He's a smart one. Like, all right, give me a second. I'm gonna run over to my bed. I'm gonna grab the sheet. I'm gonna go like flick off dirt and kind of like wave it around to get the filth off of it. And I'll flip it over.
Okay. As that's happening, Mrs. Tillman will walk by the kitchen and seeing you hanging up the phone and taking a deep exhale. She'll say, Leo?
Yes, Miss Tillman?
I think they're roughhousing in there. You might want to give it a minute.
I'll give it a minute.
Knowing that you're a little bit smaller and you're not a rough,
I get clobbered by that massive dog.
Yeah, by the dog or by Dustin or Clay. They're all bigger than you.
Yeah.
So she's just looking out for you, telling you might want to give it a minute because she heard a big old thunk and assumes that they're just roughhousing. As she will
Dusty through the window.
she will say goodnight and she will take herself to bed. And as that door closes, the house immediately sets into a frame of quiet. Not silence, but quiet. It's like a ranch house.
I'd say give her about 20 minutes and then go give Noah a shower.
Leo, you can make your way back to the room.
Yeah, I'll make my way back to the room.
Sure.
Well, fellas, did you get the bikes?
Got the bikes.
Wasn't anything weird out there, was there?
Not that I saw.
All right. Well, I'm pretty sure I narrowly avoided getting grounded. But,
Yeah.
What for this time?
For, potentially breaking my bike.
Always go with the bike excuse.
It's a good excuse, and when it works, and when it works too good, it's not that great. But it works.
Well, as long as he doesn't have to pay for nothing, I think he don't mind.
And I don't have to pay for it either.
Yeah, you need a crowbar to get into that man's wallet.
Is your dad angry?
He's just a grouch. That's all.
Always. Clay's gonna nod emphatically.
I nod slowly.
My dad's like that too.
Is he a mean fella, or is he just like strict?
I guess mean.
I wouldn't call my dad mean, but
Definitely in need of a good proctologist, though.
what's a proctologist?
Someone to remove that stick.
I don't get it.
I mean, like Miss Patricia.
Yeah, sure. Gonna kind of roll my eyes at Leo and just...
I'm getting clothes. I'm sorting through clothes.
Sure.
Maybe some of the smaller ones I have that probably fit Noah a little bit better.
Okay. I'm waiting the 20 minutes, giving Noah a shower. Eventually.
Probably also searching through if we have any like hallway closets where there might be like an extra bed or not bed, an extra like comforter or blanket.
Mm-hmm.
Probably bust those out.
Sure. Mom probably wouldn't even notice one missing since Leo's sleeping over.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've had. Do we have enough to get for Leo too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Anything else you guys want to do on this night as you set up the bed? Leo comes out looking clean and again, he wasn't like emaciated, so looking like a person, like a normal kid.
I mean,
No,
I would hope
Noah.
Leo looks like a normal kid.
Not Leo, sorry. Noah, looking like a normal kid now. No longer looking all disheveled in clean clothes.
You said he's blonde, right?
Mostly fit. Yeah, I believe I did say he's blonde. Which mostly fit. They're a little bit big on him. You're a little bit bigger a boy, but they mostly fit. Yeah, looking like a human again.
I set him up on my bed. I'll sleep on the floor.
He looks like he wants to say no, that's okay, but also like he desperately needs a bed.
And
I would
you're-
probably be, even if there's some level of resistance, I'll probably be insistent on it.
Okay.
Your room's going to be crowded tonight with Thor, Leo, Noah, and you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With that, I'm going to stretch and go, oh, yeah. I'm going to head back to my own room.
As you head back to your own room, and like a classic sleepover, eventually it gets to the quiet of night where it would be appropriate to whisper. Eventually, Thor would be asleeping with his tongue back out, laid out on the ground, as per usual. And Noah begins to softly snore in the bed. And you and Leo are still up, thinking about the day. Thinking about what had happened, possibly thinking about your trading card, possibly thinking about your conversation with Noah. Anything you guys want to say to each other?
Before we go to bed,
Mm-hmm.
thinking about the day, I'm probably going to walk over to my window and go, I should probably be locked. I'm going to lock my window.
You lock your window for the first time in your life. You freeform kid.
Sit back down. Hell of a day, huh?
Yep. I thought we were just gonna go see something strange, but I don't think we stepped into a mystery. I think we stepped into a conspiracy.
Yeah? I was hoping to find nothing. I thought it was just going to be another day. Somebody was lying. Come Monday, I tell the girls just, oh, there ain't nothing up in the gorge. I was walking around there all day. No, had to be something in the gorge. Where's your brain going?
Lots of places, really. But first off, what was the name of the kid that stabbed the guy?
Miles.
Say it, Miles?
Miles. Yeah.
How'd Miles see a body, but then by the time we got there, it was gone? Oh, that doesn't matter.
A whole school day had gone by, and you guys didn't get there until nearly evening, for the record.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But just thinking about, I'm not communicating what
Yeah.
was told to
Yeah.
me from Noah.
Mhm.
But I just go, never mind, that doesn't matter. Sounds like from what Noah told me, that guy, the stranger, that Noah was running from them lab coats, that he ran into the stranger. Oh no. The lab coat guy caught up to him and grabbed him, and the stranger shot him. And then the stranger went calling out to him and started chasing after him afterwards.
Do you think the stranger's a bad guy?
I don't know. The lab coat sounds like the bad guy, but
How would kids feel about a murderer? It's okay for you to think the way you're thinking.
cops
Uh,
shoot people all the time,
100%. I'm thinking.
and cops are good guys.
That's true. I'm not trying to push you in any direction.
Sure.
I'm just pointing out that like kids hearing about murder.
So in my mind,
Mhm.
trying to equate, could he be the hero? Is like 80s movies.
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone, Arnold. They're the good guys shoot up the bad guys all the time.
Yeah.
So the fact that a kid got chased by a group of people that were being mean to him, and then you have this guy in sunglasses and like a cool T-shirt that shoots the bad guy. It's like,
And rides a motorcycle.
Possibly riding a motorcycle, yeah.
I was like, oh, is this Arnold? Like in my head, it's like, is this the superhero?
I mean, we know it's not Arnold because it wouldn't have been like, hey, kid, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Kid, get on the motorcycle.
Come with me if you want to live.
I mean, it could be. He could also be bad too, but
Yeah. What does Noah think about him?
he doesn't really know much about him. He was afraid.
But
He was too afraid to think. He just ran.
He's more scared of the guy with the lab coat, right?
I don't know. I mean, the lab coat guy didn't shoot nobody,
Oh yeah.
but the lab coat guy made him special.
I would say your impression would have been that he was kind of scared of both of them
Yeah.
equally.
I wouldn't. Okay, yeah.
Does my character have any context of what happened to Noah? I don't remember what parts I was there and wasn't.
No, the them making him special and stuff. Actually, I don't think you really got any origins, other than he's from Galveston.
Sorry.
Ace is just over here dying. For
Yeah,
no
he's
reason.
dying laughing for some reason. I don't know. Distracted me. Ace is a full-grown adult, just by the way. He's,
As we all are.
On the outside only.
yeah.
Like most people in my profession, I'm 13 and have been for a long time.
Locked in. All right.
Is it hard for you to play a character that's older than you?
You know, I have to act more mature than I actually am. That presents quite a challenge, honestly.
What were you thinking?
What?
You were.
Oh,
looked like you were gonna say or
trying to-
ask something.
I don't know if my character would connect dots the way that I am because I don't know who's the mean guy.
Yeah.
I don't know who the bad guy is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to think of cartoons and movies. The cool guy with sunglasses and a t-shirt, or
Sure.
the cool t-shirt,
And that might be how your kid's mind is thinking. Yeah.
and the motorcycle. That's the cool guy. The
Yeah.
scientist with the lab coat or whatever, he could be the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot of scientists in early movies and most movies that are like, oh, they're the good guys.
Yeah.
No, they're the guys.
The
that
villain in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids was the dad who shrunk the kids.
Oh, I forgot about that movie. He's like a scientist in that movie.
I mean, I don't know if you'd classify him as a villain, more as just kind of inept.
I'm not sure what the next thing would be. I'm gonna look over to Noah. He looks like he's sleeping, right? Just
Yes.
he's out. Well, I don't know what the next thing is. I mean, we tell Mom. I don't know if Clay likes the idea as much. I feel like we should tell her.
Well, I mean, your mom's really nice and all, but I'm not sure how'd she react to this. Unless you guys got like a, I mean, I don't know why you guys don't have a treehouse out there somewhere yet.
And take up precious space for the apples? Come on.
I mean, all the trees back there are kind of, important. We can't really.
Yeah.
We have the shed.
Does your mom ever go out to the shed?
I mean, probably. I just know my mom got a big heart. I don't know if she'd be mean to him.
I don't know if she'll be mean to him. I just worried is all,
Yeah.
I think if we want to know more, I figure there's always that cabin, but Noah said that they'd find us. And that doesn't sound like a good idea. The next best bet is to go looking around and see if anybody knows that one guy. I know he was talking to Miss Patricia, and did she seem worried, or I forget what her emotions were when I saw them talking?
Serious.
She seemed to know him, at least. I know they mentioned something about Galveston when they were talking to each other.
You already mentioned that he was from Galveston, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I aware that Noah's the one that changed what happened up there?
Yeah, he said that he changed things.
Okay.
You don't know the degrees of it. You probably don't know that he can see into the future or change the past.
I mean, if Noah did whatever he did and made it so we didn't go to the cabin, probably did that for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a pretty good one, because he looked pretty tired after doing it. I mean, we can ride around town trying to look for that man, but I don't know where he put Noah then. We can't ride around town with Noah. He might have my clothes on, but I don't got anything to hide his face.
And I suppose to do that, we need a good disguise.
I think I got a couple hoodies and maybe a hat I could put on him, but I don't.
Clay is in the next room just snoring like a chainsaw.
Well, I mean, we have time to think about it, I suppose. I sleep on it, I guess.
I mean, I always rely on you to come up with some kind of plan. I mean, I can be a distraction, and I can maybe tell somebody something that, just to get them off our tail, but I don't know what we do from here.
Well, this is a lot bigger than apple pies.
Yeah, it is.
And last time I had help from Thor, who was also the criminal.
We'll look over to Thor.
He's just snoring the way dogs snore with his tongue. I'll say in the moment you look over as his tongue drags across the dirt floor.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Jeez, how poor are we that we have a dirt floor?
Dirty floor.
no, it's a dirt floor.
The dirt floor. Your mom hates you.
Yeah.
Well, at least she hates Dusty.
Yeah.
It's actually like there are no real walls on my room. It's just kind of framing, and the windows just kind of. I'm just exposed
we just
to the
treat
elements.
we just treat the wall like it's there.
Yeah. It's a big mime show. No, I mean, I don't think Thor's gonna be able to do anything with Noah. Hey, maybe. Maybe we could shave Noah or shave Thor, put a bunch of his fur onto Noah, and then Noah's just a new dog I got. I don't think that'll work though.
I think you end up looking more like an Ewok than a dog.
I haven't seen that movie yet.
Pretty good, I think.
Well, now we've established a time.
You would like it.
Well, I could have also said Wookiee.
Yeah, Wookiee would have been better because then it could have been any time after
Ambiguous,
77.
Hey, a Wookiee.
Correct. Well, man. Should we have gotten him? We should have, right?
Should have gotten what?
Well, we did the right thing, right?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, from what he said, that his brother and sister are taken too, and they're somewhere.
Yeah, brothers and sisters?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
and then they're doing tests on him, making him use some sort of superpower class, and making him do things with his mind.
His brother and sister still over there in the cabin?
I think he said he saw his brother, but he didn't see his sister.
A lot of his school-like tests were with his brother, but he hadn't seen his sister since they got taken.
Yeah, he did a lot of tests with his brother, but he hasn't seen his sister since they were taken by the men in the black suits.
How long ago?
I mean, he said he was in 6th grade. So I figure, do we know his age? Like, actually know his age, or is that just like something that you gave us?
No, you would gauge it. So, but you do have a couple of clues for this. So you know that kids went missing from Galveston around a year ago, and he's somewhere in the ballpark of a year or two, or he was taken somewhere between a year or two ago. So you kind of getting that gauge of like, well, he's only a year younger. 6th grade would have been 2 years ago from you guys, depending on his birth month. That gives you 1 or 2 years, and then kids went missing a year ago, and he's from the town where kids went missing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like
About a year.
About a year. I'm just figuring everything else that we know and heard and stuff.
Man. I mean, if we can, we got to try to get them. I don't know how though.
Well, we gotta figure out what's going on first.
Yeah.
We gotta figure out if that guy that's new in town is a good guy or a bad guy.
How do you figure out if somebody's a bad guy?
Well, he killed somebody, so that's kind of already one point in the bad guy list, unless he's.
Yep, it is.
Unless he's like a.
But he killed a guy trying to help, or a guy that Noah didn't like. So
you could have thought he was a kidnapper.
Maybe. So it's, to me, that's a maybe.
So that's another point into the good. That's a point into the good guy list.
That is.
And
I don't know. Do we find a kitten and put it in front of him, see what he does?
Hopefully he'll pet it.
That'd be a good guy column.
But I figure we gotta. Maybe I gotta talk to Miss Patricia and see if she knows anything about that guy. Because I haven't seen. I've only seen him twice, and that was riding on the way to school today, and then again over there at the gorge.
Was he doing any bad guy stuff when you saw him?
He was just talking.
Okay, that's not any list.
But he's talking to Miss Patricia, so that probably might be a bad guy point.
Okay, I'll put it in the bad guy list.
He didn't do anything funny to our bikes, did he?
My card was messed with, but he didn't take it.
Good guy point?
Maybe a good guy point.
Did he do anything funny to my bike?
Oh, I don't know your bike. I don't know if he did anything to your bike.
Shucks.
We should probably look at it in the morning.
Well, hope he didn't do nothing. That'd be 2 bad guy points.
That's a lot of bad guy points.
Especially if I get in trouble with my dad again.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Yeah.
I mean, Clay could probably help. He could probably fix any small things.
Yeah, he's handy. But I don't know. We'll figure it out in the morning.
Figure it out in the morning.
Oh, he can see the future.
Get the fuck out of
Kids cuss when there's no parents around.
Get the frick out of here.
Yeah. So like, if he knows what happened in the past, he could change it. But he can see the future, but he can't change the future. He can just know that it's gonna happen.
What in the world is Noah?
Sounds like something out of a comic book.
Really does. It wouldn't be selfish if I asked him if the baseball team wins, dude. Is it?
Well, he does get sick when he uses his powers.
All right, yeah, it's selfish. I don't want to put marks on my bad guy list.
But I suppose if he was okay with it and he made money or something.
I don't know about betting. I just want to know, that way, you don't get that sick feeling in your stomach if you don't know your team's gonna win.
But wouldn't you rather watch them win without knowing that they're gonna win?
Yeah.
It's like reading a review of a movie and not watching the movie first. And they tell you everything that's gonna happen.
Yeah, probably.
Is that why you haven't watched Star Wars?
All right, well.
What was session 2? It was just Sav and Ace listening to a childlike sleepover conversation and laughing our asses off in the background away from our mic. That's a good guy point. Well, that's a bad guy point.
The entire time.
Well, you're gonna play kids. So.
No, look, I'm not trying to interrupt.
Look, you tell us to play cowboys, we're gonna sit here and play cowboys all day. Tell us to play kids, we're gonna sit here and play kids all day.
I love it. I'm glad that when I was like, you guys are gonna have a sleepover moment, you guys didn't go, and we sleep.
It felt like you were coaxing. Like, we should have a moment.
You should probably talk about, you guys both had some information. Felt like someone should express the information they have. Yeah.
They did, no?
Yeah, now? Yeah.
All right.
Well,
It's getting late.
it is.
And I'm tired. I'm thinking too much about all this.
Yeah, well, don't get too tired of that. I'm going to need you to think about this more.
I won't stop thinking. I'm just tired.
All right. We'll deal with the rest of this in the morning with Clay and Noah and Thor.
Mm.
All right.
As
The future, huh?
Yeah, future. It's strange.
I got a piece of paper to write that bad guy list.
As you continue, as kids do, to just every once in a while break the silence to whisper one more thing before one of you would, and the other would not respond. And then you fall into silence and drift off into your dreams. Clay, drifting off into dreams of this kid and him being in danger and him being the same age, roughly, as your younger brother, someone who you feel a great need to protect at all times, especially with people like Miles being around or that asshole who you beat up earlier being around.
Fucking Kyle.
Fucking cow. And now more dangerous things, like a stranger in town with a gun being around, and this new kid, kind kid, being the same age as your brother. As your dreams shift around these concepts. And Leo, thinking about this stranger and that bad guy list, good guy list. Probably with the strangeness that dreams do, where things make it onto both parts of the list that aren't real, which you would recognize in the morning. But torn between who is the bad guy? Is it the guys in the coat? Is it the guy with the gun who you know has killed someone? Who is this strange kid? What is truly going on in Terminal Junction? And Dustin, as you drift off, thinking about how you might utilize these powers to know if your team's going to win, to estimate when your friends might get in trouble, but also thinking about maybe from a more adventurous, with the free-thinking kid that you are, the adventure that might be before you. And it might be big, and you don't necessarily like the idea of it being big. You like peace, you like calm, you like quiet adventures with your dog, but still feels exciting as you drift off. Before eventually, the morning would come, light peeking in through your curtains, through your now locked window. Birds chirping outside. Same thing in your room, Clay. Eventually hearing the sound of your mom, maybe one of your grandparents, shuffling around in the house.
I'm the first one up. I'm
Clay
up with the sunrise.
being the first one up, staring at apple trees. As eventually everybody would wake, you know there's a strange kid in your brother's room. You got to keep your parents away from that, but mostly your mom doesn't bother you guys and probably would let your little brother sleep in. Eventually, assuming that they're awake, you would probably converge on that room to think and talk about what you guys are going to do next. As morning has come, and unfortunately you have no new answers or information. You have a brewing good guy, good points, bad points list. You have things that you need to look into. But your dreams, as you recall them, were filled with abstract concepts that probably don't weigh in on what's actually going on. As eventually Clay would enter into the room, and you guys are together once more to talk about what to do next, with the smell of eggs and bacon filling the house from your mom, who is cooking, or your grandmother, who is sitting at the table in the kitchen outside. Your grandfather doesn't really leave his room very much these days, but he'll probably get a plate given to him as the door opens with Clay and that smell wafting into the room. That's where we will take our break for today. Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, bum.
Welcome back to System Exploration from our break. As you guys converge in Dustin's room in the morning. What are you guys doing?
Morning.
Morning, Clay.
Aren't you chipper this morning?
Well, the day's got a lot ahead of it, I think.
Yeah, you should conserve your energy at that point.
All right.
Clay is absolutely not a morning person, but he's always the first one awake.
All right, so do you think about what we're doing, Leo?
Are we not just gonna stay here?
I mean, I don't know how long we could just stay here, but I don't know. I kind of want to figure out what's happening and maybe stop those guys from, potentially doing whatever they did to you or anybody else.
Well, I mean, it is Saturday, so, Mom's probably going to be up and out of the house pretty soon. Grandma will go back upstairs and take care of Grandpa. So we'll have free range of the house for at least a couple hours.
Well, I mean, whatever we decide to do, we gotta figure out your situation, Noah. I think if we could find out whether that guy is on your side or against you, can really help us do that.
You're not scared of him?
Well, I'm plenty scared. He shot a guy.
You think we can figure this out?
I sure hope so. You just gotta figure out what he's doing in town, and if he's spoken to more people than Miss Patricia.
You'll notice that even though it is morning, Noah still seems pretty tired. Still seems pretty exhausted. Not that he's unwilling to go with you or anything, but whatever he's recovering from, he has not fully recovered.
How long is Noah's hair?
Relatively short. It looks like it had been maintained. So,
well, let's get some food first.
Absolutely.
All right.
Should I come with you?
I don't think Mom's out the house yet, and she doesn't know about you quite yet. I don't know. Are we gonna tell Mom right away?
I mean, if we just walk out there with some random kid that just showed up in the middle of the night, there's going to be a lot of questions.
And we could do it in the afternoon, and we could say the thing that you wanted to say. He's just a friend from school.
Mm-hmm.
Can Thor stay?
Yeah,
Thor
stay in here with you. I'll see if I can sneak some food back. See if she's not eating in the kitchen. I can probably bring something back.
Okay. Thank you again.
I probably should at some point get Thor running around the house a little bit, but for now, stay Thor.
He will immediately slam his butt down on the ground into a good sit.
Thumbs up. All right, I'm gonna go to the kitchen.
Mm-hmm. There will be some level of small talk. You will get reminded that you need to wash Thor before going into town if you're going to go into town. You will see your mom breaking up your grandmother's food just into bites and whatnot. Your grandma's relatively abled, but she still cuts it up into pieces, as there is bacon and eggs for you guys in the morning.
I will probably eat a decent or like half of what I would normally eat, and then just kind of slow eating while talking, trying to gauge if Mom is gonna leave at some point and leave us be, or if I have to try to figure out a way to sneak this food back.
Sure. I'll say she does have errands that she's going to be running in town. She even offers, actually, to give you guys a ride. There's an old pickup truck. It was your dad's. It's pretty beat up, but it still runs good. If you guys want to throw your bikes in the back of that, he would take you into town. Otherwise, yeah, she'll be leaving on errands soon after she takes care of your grandmother. And in fact, she'll ask you to bring a plate to your grandfather in his room.
Okay. I'll do that.
Oh,
Are you gonna do it?
I had a plan.
Okay.
So I was gonna. So yeah, Mom, I'll take a plate up to Grandpa. Dusty, you should probably say good morning to Grandpa as well. So why don't you head up there with me, and I'm gonna sneakily hide another plate under my plate.
Okay.
And then just, not like kind of trying to not show her how much food I'm putting on there. And just kind of whispering to Dusty, when we walk past the room, I'll hand you the plate, just hand it into Noah. And then we'll take the rest up to Grandpa.
Okay. As you go to make this plate, Clay, something that catches your eyes, something you are just in general more aware of than your younger brother is. On the kitchen counter, you will see an envelope from New Home Living Corporation.
Oh, God.
Saying offer enclosed. It's yet to be opened. But
is Mom the one that brings the mail in?
Yes.
Okay, so she's already seen this.
Yes. You would know that New Home Living, this is not the first letter that they've sent to your house, making an offer on the land. They are trying to from your perspective, buy your farm out from under you. And as much as your mom is not very interested in selling the farm, times have been tougher recently in trying to sell your apples as farming is becoming more corporate in America, and you are a small orchard.
Damn yuppie
You've
farmers.
been getting the feeling that your mom has been thinking more about it. New Home Living Corporation is a company that has been buying a lot of land in this area, and you know exactly why they want your land. As they have been building track houses, kind of like that new construction of track houses that is often visited by Patricia, the president of the Homeowners Association.
Big old thumbs down.
Not a fan?
No.
And you know that these new houses, much like Leopold's house, would be in what would be a new neighborhood with the same homeowners association, which is indeed under the umbrella of New Home Living Corp. But still, that puts a sour taste in your mouth, seeing that envelope, that offer, on what would be taking away your childhood and the rest of your brothers.
I'm going to ignore it for now because I've got more pressing concerns to deal with.
Sure.
But I'm definitely going to have a talk with Mom before she leaves, after I give Grandpa his breakfast.
Sure.
So I'm gonna sneakily pile food onto the plate, taking essentially, a double portion, and try to, use my body to block it, but casually, so that I'm not, it's not just like,
Yeah.
don't see me.
I get what you mean.
Yeah. And make my way with Dustin past his room. Once we get over there, I'm going to pull the other plate out, shovel half the food on there, tell him to bring that into Noah, and then come up to Grandpa's room immediately. Just hand it through the door, give him a quick explanation.
Okay. You give the food to Dustin sneakily. Leo, you just sit at the table eating eggs and bacon. It's a grand old time. Maybe a little bit awkward, sitting there as their grandmother sits there and thinks that you're Dustin and is trying to talk to you about your dog. It's a little bit awkward, but she's nice. She's a kind old lady. And your mom, or their mom, is doing their best to, get the food out and get ready, and she's kind of trying to get her stuff together so that she could get out of the house, and as kindly as she can, rushing the grandmother through the breakfast because the grandmother is busy talking to you, Dustin, even though you're Leo. And for Clay, as you go in to bring the food, you are met by a very grumpy grandpa. He's not always been grumpy. It seems in age his mood has changed quite significantly. But he definitely still remembers who you are and who Dustin is. And probably part of what weighs on him and makes him more grumpy is the fact that his wife, the love of his life, who he's made this now generations with, beneath him, is losing her memory. He's grateful for you bringing in the food, but otherwise grumpy.
Damn, that took a dark turn.
You guys have a hard life.
Some content warnings going on here.
I'm going to hand him his breakfast. Good morning, Grandpa.
Good morning.
Dustin.
I thought we split off already.
No, you're supposed to hand the food to Noah and then come upstairs.
Oh, did I already do that?
I guess so. Apparently. It's okay.
I thought we split off.
It's fine.
I
It's a
thought you
good
were-
moment.
I
It's a
thought
good
you were, like,
moment
right
of
next to
Clay
me.
having to tell you. You have less experience with your grandpa, and you know him mostly as a grumpy old man.
Oh. What's a good nickname for a grandfather?
Gramps. Grampy, because he's grumpy.
I'll say Gramps. Hey, Gramps.
That's grandpa to you.
Hey, Grandpa.
You get a leash for that dog yet?
It's mail ordered it. It's on the way.
Mail order. You know, we didn't have that back in my day.
How did I know this was going to go to a back in my day moment?
You just keep that dog out of my room. I don't want it knocking me over when I go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I'll make sure to tell him.
Apples are doing good, Grandpa.
It's good land.
It
Has
is.
been. I'm sure for you and your grandchildren one day, it'll make for a good business to raise them on. Unless, of course, it's going to Dustin. Have you spoken to your mom about that yet, Clay?
Not yet. We've been kind of trying to get ready for the harvest.
And how are your schools going?
All right. I'm doing really good in PE.
Clay, have you not been looking after your brother?
Of course I have, Grandpa.
And
He's Dustin. He's
Under my breath, I'm like, not like he can help much anyway.
What?
Nothing.
I'm gonna
Clay tries. He
Boy,
tries.
if you have something to say.
I'm gonna give Dustin a sharp look, like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Just put my head down.
He didn't mean anything by it, Grandpa.
Mm-hmm. Just leave an old man to his breakfast.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna usher Dustin out of the room.
Smack him on the way out.
I was literally just as I closed the door, just smack him upside the back of the head. Dude, come on.
Well, it's not like you could help much anyway. Just
Yeah, just because something's true doesn't mean you gotta say it.
Gramps understands.
He understands that he'd like to whoop your ass.
I mean, yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah. Let's go.
Or Razzle Fries is friggin'.
Just hear old man sounds eating breakfast from the other side of the door.
Bacon.
I'm not an old man yet, and I make all those noises.
He like Pokemon, he commonly refers to his food by name, yeah.
Eggs.
Eggs.
Potatoes. Good.
Pepper on the eggs.
Oh, that bite had too much pepper.
Why does that woman make it so spicy every time?
Now, is he our mother's father or is it our father's father?
I think they are both your father's parents.
Okay.
As you go downstairs, meeting back all in together, giving the food to Noah so that Noah could get some food in him. Your mother would eventually be leaving. You said you wanted to catch the mom before she left?
Yeah. Just kind of as she's walking out, just kind of under my breath. Mom, can we talk? Just for
I
a
was
minute.
heading out.
Yeah. I'll walk you to the truck.
She'll give you a shifty look. All right. And she'll walk out with you.
Okay. So I saw that letter,
Which one?
the one on the counter, the yellow envelope from what's the place?
New Home Living Corporation.
From the New Home Living Corporation.
Clay, you don't need to worry about that. All right?
But
You
I
just-
do, Mom. I mean, this farm's like my entire life.
It's been mine too, but there's other things in life.
Yeah, but this is what I'm good at. This is what I like.
Yeah, but that's not always how it works out, though, Clay.
I mean, we're getting by.
You think we're getting by. There's other letters that you don't see.
Well, Grandpa mentioned something, and he said I should talk to you about it.
Mm-hmm. And what does Grandpa have to say about it?
Well, Grandpa wants to know who's getting the farm.
Clay, not everything always works out the way that you want it to.
I think with some hard work, I think it can work out just fine.
You look pretty, kind of flustered. But she doesn't normally get flustered with you. Well, sometimes hard work isn't enough.
I mean, if need be, I'm 15 now. I can go get a job as well.
Yeah, you're 15 and then you go and work somewhere else. I mean, look how much help we already need with you here. And we try to keep this place going. And we're going to continue to try to keep this place going. But eventually something's going to come to a head. We're not making our bills. The apples aren't selling the way they used to. Harvest looks like it's not going to be a great harvest anyways. And we don't have enough hands. If your dad...
At that, I'm going to just kind of get quiet as I ball my fist. Just angry because I know exactly what she was going to say.
I'm trying, Clay.
Yeah, I know, Mom. But there are some things that money shouldn't buy.
As you get older, you're going to find how important money becomes. I don't expect you to understand that now, but I think you understand more than... It's good to let yourself be driven by emotions and goals, but that can't get in the way of you doing what's best for the people around you. I gotta look out for you and Dustin. And I can't do that if I can't put food on our table. And even if I could, that won't stop them from taking the roof above our heads.
Do we not own the farm?
You do. You'd still have to make, you might be, I don't know, taxes.
Yeah, in the late 70s, 80s, wherever this is. I can't imagine that's a lot.
No, but this would be around the time where like farms stopped being private.
Yeah. Look, I get it, Mom. I do. You know that there's nothing more important than my brother and his well-being, but there's got to be a way that other than selling this place. I mean, just right off the bat, that'd probably kill Grandpa.
I think it'd take a lot more than that to kill Grandpa.
I don't know. The way he talks about this place, I think if you sold it while he was still alive, that would be it.
Well, I don't know where we could move that would fit all of us anyways.
Damn, that's dark. I mean, I get it, but there's got to be some things that we can do. I mean, I don't work much around the farm on the weekends because you don't like to let me.
And that's not changing.
Well, I get that. But that being the case, maybe I can get a part-time job on the weekends. Even a little money might help.
How about this? I won't make any big decisions without talking to you about it. And maybe I'll start showing you a little bit more of what's happening behind the scenes. And maybe if there's something there that we can figure out together, we'll do that.
I'm going to nod my head. Okay, Mom, that's a fair deal.
She is going to smile at you in you trying to take care of things. And it's a smile that you've not seen for a long time because it's a smile that she had saved for your dad.
That's a little creepy.
Not in a romantic way, but in the way that your dad was. In how your dad was simultaneously running the farm for the grandparents, though they were more able back then, while also working in the factory, constantly taking care of the family, and you're, despite not having him in your life, shaping up just like him. Well, you're not working this weekend, so why don't you go figure out something to do, and we'll circle back to this tonight.
Okay. Figured we might take the boys over to the arcade.
That'd probably be good for them. Do they let Thor in the arcade?
The owner's pretty cool. He doesn't seem to have a problem with it as long as Thor stays away from the snack bar.
Well, as long as that dog's alive, I suppose that's another reason why we can't move.
Oh yeah, that would break Dusty.
All right. You get on now. He's going to step into the truck and turn it over. It takes a few to turn over, but it starts.
That I'm going to walk back in. I'm going to, as she drives away, I'm going to kind of look out at the apple orchard. Just kind of see what I want it to be.
Sure.
Just dream about the future for a second or two.
Potentially even with a little bit of hope.
Yeah.
You don't believe that there is a reason to sell it, and you have just been given permission to start being involved in what it would take to save it.
Yeah, I feel kind of a sense of pride at that. And with that, I'm going to turn around, walk back into the house.
Oh yeah, this is the guy. Sure. Yeah. With that sense of pride carrying
this farm
you.
is my whole life.
With that sense of pride kind of carrying you as you walk back into the house, you see your grandmother has moved herself into the living room, is watching TV. The TV is set to a low volume. It might as well be muted because you know that she can't hear it. She's still watching it nonetheless, glued to the screen, as you make your way to Dustin's room, where everybody else is. And I will say, only because we didn't have time for it last time, you will see Leo finishing up cleaning the dishes. Because it seemed like you were trying to do that last time.
Yeah. Make sure I'm welcome here.
Yeah. You're a good kid. As you two together walk back to Dustin's room.
We walk in the room.
Regroup.
Damn it, Rusty. Why is Leo always doing the dishes?
I couldn't tell you.
No,
I
you
think-
could. He's our guest. You should be doing the dishes.
I don't think about doing the dishes. That's not on me.
I don't think Rusty will ever do a dish in his life unless he worked for a restaurant.
Thor does my dishes.
Now that
Thor
just ain't
does do
sanitary.
your dishes.
He
He will
licks 'em
lick every
clean.
plate clean.
That just ain't sanitary.
He's cleaner than you. Sorry, I don't know why I'm so on you today. Big day today.
Just kind of shake my head at my little brother.
Quietly, only to Leo, Noah will be like, "Do they fight a lot?"
Or they just take jabs at each other every once in a while. It's not. It's all friendly.
He'll smile. My sister was like that.
In a friendly way, or
Yeah. She could be mean sometimes.
my sister was never one to do that. She's always head in her books, overachiever kind of. I guess she used to do that with my brother, but then he became one of those goth kids.
Those goth kids here too?
Sometimes.
Apparently 2. Because previously canonically 1.
Yeah.
Now it's 2.
It's only really just my brother and his weirdo friend. But yeah, they're here.
I don't understand them.
Me neither.
I don't know if Mom sells the farm. There might be a third one.
Just listening to fucking death metal.
Start smoking cigarettes.
All good choices.
Well, I should at least at some point, probably now as you guys are in this room, I should go wash Thor off. Let him run around the house, get some energy out. He's been kind of cooped up in my room a little too long.
Yeah, he probably needs to use the bathroom too.
Probably. Is Grandma asleep yet?
You could take the dog out there. She'll be out in about 2 minutes.
No, I meant for Noah, but Noah probably needs to use the restroom as well.
She'll be asleep on the couch. You can take him to the restroom. She won't notice.
She also might just think Noah is Dusty.
Yeah.
Because I imagine Leo looks nothing like Dustin. And Leo is Dustin as far as the grandma's
Maybe she'll
concerned.
think that Noah is Leo.
Leo, haven't seen you in ages.
All right, well, I'm gonna take Thor out if one of you guys could, keep an eye on Noah as he goes to the bathroom.
I'll take him to the bathroom.
I'll take Thor out, wash him up, let him run around,
Sure.
dry himself off, get a towel.
Okay. Yeah. He immediately runs outside and plays in the dirt. But you did it. And you can say that you did it. Probably tracking a little bit of dirt in. Not a lot. Enough that you could probably just kind of swish it around a little bit with the broom, and you don't need to clean it, but
I technically did the thing.
you technically cleaned Thor. Mm-hmm. As you guys get ready and go out to the shed to get your bicycles. Your 3 bicycles now lined up, laid down against the wall beneath your father's bicycle.
All right, Leo, before we enter this room, think hard about what your bike looked like.
I don't need to think. It's always in my head. I got to make sure it's the same way it is as it always is, or
All right,
Or you're going to get grounded.
I'll get grounded.
3, 2, 1.
Vampire dives out. As you rack back the door to the shed, you'll see the 3 bikes laying there beneath the 4th. As you enter into the shed, Leo, you will see your bike. Give me a brains check. I'm going to call it a 4.
Better than a 2.
Watch me roll another 2. Not 6.
6? You
Still
give your
terrible.
You give your bike a
D20.
once over, and then you think about your dad. And you give it a twice and thrice over. And nothing seems to be wrong with it. Nothing seems altered or changed about it.
I lift it up a bit so I could move the pedals and see if the lights come on.
I do.
All right.
Your brakes have been cut. No, I'm just kidding.
Quick, let's
No,
go
they're fine.
Let's go down Dead Man's Hill.
Well, I mean, it seems fine.
All right. I guess he just likes baseball cards or something.
As I pull my bike out, I'm going to kind of lovingly dust off Dad's bike, as I do every time I take my bike out.
Sure. Not much dust on it because you do this often, but enough for you to at least have the... Lost the word. Doesn't matter. You have that moment. And
It's kind of become a ritual for me at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even like acknowledging that he's doing that. I immediately, very quickly grab my bike and get out of the shed.
Okay. You get your bike and leave the shed.
As I come out with my bike. All right, guys. What are we doing in town today? I imagine that you guys were up late talking. Do you have a plan?
No plan yet, but we should get about doing the I don't know if we want to put some paint or change up our bikes a little bit.
Yeah.
Me and Leo's bikes.
I don't think that would be a good idea for me.
Yeah, Leo, if we change your bike, is your dad going to ground you?
I'm pretty sure he'll have a problem with it.
Okay.
Damn.
I mean, we could change up your bike, Rusty, but
Well, if we put Leo's bike behind my bike everywhere we go, maybe.
That's the camera pans in the circle between, like that 70s show, between between Dustin talking about Dustin's bike, and then over to Leo talking about Leo's bike, and then over to Noah, and then over to Clay talking about Clay's bike, as you guys are talking about riding into town.
Right in what?
Riding into town.
Yeah. Does one of our bikes have pegs?
no. But I could just put Noah on my handlebars.
I thought one of us had pegs. Do we have pegs?
I don't think any. I think pegs is one of the things you could have chosen.
Yeah.
Maybe Dad's bike has pegs. We can take them off.
Does your dad's bikes have pegs? Would you take them off?
No.
I'm going to say your dad's bike does have pegs in the front for your mom to have stood on.
I'm not taking those off. Feels like a desecration.
Meanwhile, Dustin's out here with the dad's playing cards.
Oh yeah, that constantly annoys Clay. Like, Dad gave you that card. Don't put it in your spokes.
I imagine I did that when Dad was around. It's the
Could be.
reason why I keep doing it.
Yeah, could be.
If he gave it to me, it's probably the reason why it's in the bike.
So what's the plan, guys?
You want to talk to that one lady, no?
Not really, but I think we should.
Do you think it'd be better if I talked to her?
Does she know you?
Everyone in town knows me. I grow the apples.
Yeah, but I mean, does Miss Patricia know?
I mean, I'll say there's a level of everybody, if not by name, knows everyone's face. It's what made the stranger stand out so much.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, Miss Patricia moved in here around the time that the new neighborhood was built. So she's not that established in town, but she probably knows of the Tillmans.
She probably doesn't like me because she wants the company to buy the farm and turn it into more shitty subdivisions. We keep refusing to sell.
And she'd also know your dog,
Oh yeah,
who's been banned from the neighborhood.
I mean, Leo, do you think you could talk to her?
I could. Not gonna like it, but I could. I mean, I imagine I have to someday. At least I guess I have more of a reason to, since she lives right down the street.
That's fair.
We can ride a bit away around the outside of it, just so Thor doesn't get in trouble.
Yeah, that'll probably get me in trouble too.
I mean, one of the thoughts I had last night is they're looking for a blonde kid. I got a little bit of pocket money. What if we go see if we can't get some hair dye or something for Noah?
I got a hat you can put on.
Yeah, hats come off, hair dye doesn't.
And we could do the hair dye.
And I mean, come on, you've seen movies. They always come off at the most inopportune time.
That is true. I cannot deny that. I didn't say it wasn't a good idea. I just think right now we can put a hat on him.
Yeah, for now.
Actually, let me go do that.
How are we gonna bring Noah into town? He's gonna...
Oh, yeah, you can just ride on my handlebars.
All right.
I'm a big burly guy. I think I can hack it.
All right. Well, suppose we could go find Miss Patricia, and maybe
Can we get something sweet?
I run back out of breath. The hat.
Sweet. What kind of sweet?
I don't know.
Do you like apple pie?
That sounds good.
I suppose we could stop by Betty's and get a slice of pie.
Why don't we grab some fritters? I mean, they're easier to take with us.
Well, sure, but Betty's pie.
He's got to try Betty's pie.
What's a fritter and who's Betty?
Oh, Betty's an old lady who makes pies for the town or in her shop. Really good pies.
Fritters are like hand pies.
That sounds cool.
Some people prefer the fritters over the pie, but I like the pie.
Clay points to himself.
Can we get both?
Fritters for the win.
Can we get both, Clay?
I pull out my chain. How much money do I have?
I'll turn that question back on you. Do you have enough money for both? Do you have enough money for both and hair dye?
It's going to depend on how much hair dye is going to cost in this time.
Probably very little. It's the 80s. Probably throw in free hairspray.
I'd say I'd have just enough, but it'd probably clean me out to do all three.
Okay.
I'll dig in. I probably have like a quarter and a dime.
Yeah, you probably have a pocket change and you're like, this will help.
I've got like $5-6.
You come from the new neighborhood, Leo, with parents that are doing decent, though they are strict parents. Do you have any money?
That's a good question. I would say that my dad avoids giving me money unless I'm doing really good in all the things, grades and baseball and whatever else he decides I need to do. Maybe my mom is a little more loose with her purse when it comes to giving out money to the kids.
I will say it has never come up, though you imagine your mom has noticed that money disappears from her purse. Your dad probably doesn't know that. If that changes things at all.
Incoming bad guy points.
Add to the list.
Yeah, but I'm not stealing from her.
No. She probably knows that too.
She probably gives me like, I don't know, $5 a week.
Okay.
Yeah, some sort of an allowance.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys wouldn't, as a party, be cleaned out from being able to buy all three things that you guys are looking for?
It'd be less. I think probably a little bit less generous weekend. Like this will probably be like a heavy hitter day, and then kind of do some free things for
the rest of the weekend.
The rest of the weekend.
Maybe do some free stuff.
Yeah, like swimming at the gorge.
Oh yeah, that sounds nice.
Let's go back to the gorge.
Maybe not go back to the gorge.
Time.
Oh, let's go see if we can find the body now.
I'm gonna help Noah kind of put my hat on and make sure it's tight backwards so that
It
the
doesn't
wind
fly
doesn't knock
off.
the hat off.
Okay.
I'm gonna have him climb up onto my handlebars.
Sure. Give me a bronze check.
Okay.
DC 4.
That's gonna be an 11.
11. Yeah, he climbs up. It's a little awkward at first, but you're able to catch him as you guys set out. Are you setting out to the drugstore first, or are you going to the new neighborhood first?
I mean,
You figure it's on the way.
we could always split off, go to the drugstore while you go talk to Miss Patricia, and then meet at
you
Betty's apple pie shop.
Yeah, go to Patricia. We go to the drugstore. Meet you up
At the pie shop.
At the pie shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it just Leo splitting off to do that then?
Well, yeah, he can't take Thor with him.
Can't take Thor. I can't go because of Thor. Clay
Yeah.
probably can't go because of Thor.
Yeah, and I have money for hair dye.
Okay.
If you see that weird guy, don't try to start nothing.
I'll act natural.
Okay. As you guys set out your plan of wonder and begin to ride out into town. First going down that old road back into town away from the orchard as you leave the quiet, peaceful ranch, farm, whatever you want to call it, orchard. And you begin to pick up speed. Thor keeping pace, not trying to race you guys, unsure of where you guys are going this time. Oftentimes when you are going home, or he presumes you are going home, he will do that. But at the moment, he is just running side by side with Dustin. Having to ride a little bit slower with Noah on the front of your bike, Clay, but still being able to keep up a decent pace. You do have a 10 speed. It is traditionally a faster bike than the other bikes as you ride.
Oh, I definitely put my card back in my bike.
Okay. With the thumping of the card and the winding sound of the pedals from Leo's bike and the wind in your hair, once again, your guys' troubles kind of wash away from you. Feeling free as kids on bikes in a small town with your dog unleashed, running beside you as a group.
Credits.
In this moment, for everybody but Clay, you will see that stretched across Noah's face is a smile.
I was going to ask.
He also feels that sense of freedom in this moment. Without the exhaustion of having to run, he still looks kind of tired, but he looks free. As all of you look in this moment. As you ride into town, passing by the church and the cemetery, eventually passing by your school as well, as you get to the splitting point in the center of town by the strip mall, where the bike shop and the Blockbuster and the arcade are. You see people milling about town as they normally would, as across the street from the strip mall would be the drugstore. So this is where you would first branch off away from each other. Leo, you keep riding on down the street. Leo, as you ride along, you will see in the parking lot of the library in town a motorcycle, for which you have not seen before. But it does stand out to you. But continuing on, past that, past the new factory where pipes are built, and into the new neighborhood, making your way to the president, Patricia, of the HOA's home. As Dustin and Thor and Clay and Noah, you make your way into the drugstore. Thor, as he has done before, as I imagine you guys buy sodas here, waltzing right in as if he is welcome everywhere. And he is. The pharmacist slash clerk slash owner of this drugstore. It is a family business, but it's usually the mother who is working here is friendly. Upon occasion, Thor might even get a treat as you walk down the aisle to buy the hair dye. Are you trying to change the appearance of Noah here in the restroom, or are you going elsewhere to do that?
I imagine somewhere else.
What kind of privacy are you looking for?
At least in my mind, it wouldn't be done in the store. Also, Clay, did you take my 25 cents or 35 cents?
Yes.
Damn it.
Damn. I'll say
No fake vomit for you.
No, I was going to get like Hubba Bubba.
Yeah.
Get some gum.
As you see all of the great things that a kid might want for 35 cents, a Hubba Bubba, soda pop machine, as well as baseball card packets.
I really start to dig through all of my pants to find more cents.
You find lint. You find a dog treat, which surprises you because these pants have been washed since you last worn them, but you find no more money.
I just kind of walk around in childlike window shopping.
Okay.
Not really even following Clay, just kind of walking around the store.
Okay. There'd be small talk between you and the pharmacist. She knows your family. You guys know her. As she asks you about the farm, about Thor. She even does give you, on this day, a treat to give to Thor, since Thor's off walking around with Dustin. Is Noah with you, or is Noah with Dustin?
I'd say he's with Dustin.
Okay. As you have this exchange, very casual, and you get the hair dye that you need.
How much?
A couple bucks.
Okay.
$2.
$2.
Sure. I'm not really tracking money. My question was, do you have enough? And you said just barely, and that's what I'm going to hold you to.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm a secret millionaire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, if you buy 3 things now, I'm going to say you're out of money. That's how much money you have is 3.
So if I buy 3 pieces of gum, I'm out of money.
Yes. Fuck you.
Rude.
Well, purchasing those things, scooping up your brother, where would you guys be off to next? You have yet to change the appearance.
I'd say the public park.
Okay.
Bathroom there. We can change his hair real quick.
Sure. You guys head off to the public park on your bikes. Once again, putting Noah up on the handlebars. I imagine in this moment it's a little more planned out. You're able to pass that.
Yeah, we know how to do this now.
Yeah, you're able to pass that again, no problem. As you head over to the park, arriving at the park, riding your bikes within it. It's a relatively open parts, but there are parts and trails that do become obscured from the street. And the bathrooms are back there as well. As you head towards the bathrooms, these are like public park bathrooms, you will see over on a bench.
Not Kyle.
Marcy sitting on the bench and sitting with his feet on the bench and then his butt on the back of the bench, smoking a cigarette. You will see Miles. Miles and Marcy are currently in the park. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. So is Johnny, Leo's older brother. Because apparently he's a goth kid too. Miles is not a goth kid, for the record. He's just a troubled kid with a bad past. And the rumors that you guys have heard about him. But Marcy is dating Miles, and Johnny is friends with Marcy because they're the only 2 goth kids in town. I'll say Johnny has a cigarette as well. Marcy doesn't actually smoke. There's a lot of, and you know this, appearance and show to Marcy. Whereas Johnny maybe just dresses in black. She has like the full get up.
Nice.
But they're off to the side. You don't have to interact with them if you don't want to as you arrive at the public restrooms. Leo.
I mean, I've known Marcy since grade school, so I'll probably at least, wave at her and Miles, because I've probably talked to her. I probably don't believe all the BS about Miles. I don't think he's all that bad.
Okay. She'll kind of just give you like a what's up nod in your direction. She doesn't return the overt wave.
It's just a hand up, like, what's up?
She doesn't do anything that grand, though. She just gives you a head nod in your direction. And you have a moment of, you know each other. You're friendly with each other. As you guys wave and then head to the restroom. They'll probably be there when you get out. In any case, Leo, you make your way to Miss Patricia's house. As you do, you will see a a local sheriff's car exiting the new neighborhood. Making your way into the neighborhood, down the street, onto Miss Patricia's street. You can approach her house if you would like to.
Do I see her out
No.
and about? Or
Mm-mm. You would know that typically she is not home during the day. Either going and trying to buy people's land or spending her time at that new construction.
Mhm.
But it's early enough. It's morning. She might be home. It'd be abnormal for her to be home this early in the day.
Yeah, now the sheriff's car's got Leo thinking. But I'll probably wait around a bit. Kind of like if she leaves the house, I'll stroll up or ride up as if I just kind of passed by.
Sure. Where are you waiting?
Is her car? Does she have a car?
Yes, and her car's there.
Okay.
She switches back and forth between a car and from the same shop that you got your bike after doing very well in a baseball game. Your dad took you to a local shop and then didn't let you pick anything and bought you a bike.
Mm-hmm.
From the same shop, after she had moved here, she also has a three-wheeler, like a trike. The car is here. You've never seen the tricycle outside anyways, though. But the car is here.
I'll wait a little bit.
Where are you waiting,
Like
locationally?
down the street. Maybe like 4 houses down?
Sidewalk?
Yeah.
Curb?
Curb.
Just sitting and waiting, watching?
Mm-hmm. Maybe like pretend to be fiddling with my bike.
Okay. As you pretend to fiddle with your bike and wait, how long would you wait?
10 or 15 minutes. Not too long. I don't want to make it look like to anybody else that I've been waiting here this entire time.
Okay. 10 to 15 minutes would pass, and you will not see her exit her home.
I ruminate on that a little bit. And then... Man, home's not too far away, right?
Not terribly, no.
What are my parents' home routines like on the weekend?
I imagine your dad still works. And I imagine your mom likes to run errands. I don't think either of your parents like to just sit around at home.
Okay.
Your brother might be home. Above table, you know he's not.
Mm-hmm.
Your sister would probably be home.
I'll go home, get a change of clothes.
Okay.
Maybe see if there's something else in the house that might be sweet, because Noah mentioned that earlier. I'm like, hey, you know what? This kid's been through a lot. Maybe there's a candy bar lying around.
Does your family keep sweets around the house?
I don't know. Maybe sister buys some. Maybe mom buys some. Dad probably doesn't.
Sure. We'll say as rewards for your sister doing so well, she gets a pretty even flow of sweets. And it wouldn't be stealing in your mind, nor would it be missed if you took some. So yeah, you can take like a chocolate bar.
All right.
Cool. And get a change of clothes. And get back out on the street.
Hmm?
Where are you going?
I'll pass by Patricia's one more time, because I don't want to just go up and knock on the door. I want it to be like a casual, random encounter.
Sure.
I don't want to make it look like I'm looking for her to talk about that stranger that was in town that she was talking with the other day.
Sure. As you pass by her house, her car is still in the driveway, but nope. He doesn't come out.
All right. I will continue on to Betty's then.
Okay. Making your way to Betty's. As you guys have a fun time shoving Noah's head as gently as you can into a sink, getting his hair wet and putting hair dye in his hair, realizing that you didn't buy gloves and there's only one set of gloves, but you were both trying to help and then trying to scrub all of the hair dye off of your hands, which you mostly can. Eventually dyeing his hair what color now, thank you?
Black.
black, eventually dyeing his hair black. It doesn't look like a natural black. It looks like a jet black dye job, but it's black. As you guys make a decent mess and then have to spend time then cleaning up the mess in this public bathroom.
We're also making sure to get his eyebrows, because blonde eyebrows with black hair is going to look weird.
He now has jet black eyebrows and jet black hair. Eventually cleaning everything up, doing as good a job as you can, and having disguised successfully your friend Noah, and departing from the restrooms. Everything relatively clean.
Cool.
Sweet.
This is not an expectation that I'm trying to find it or I'm going to find it. I'm keeping my eyes out for like glasses.
For glasses?
Just like a lost pair of glasses on the floor.
Sure, I don't think there's really a luck check in this game. We'll do a classic. Just give me a D20. 10 or above. You find a lost pair of glasses.
14.
14. You find a lost pair of glasses. They are seeing glasses, so they are prescription.
I will do my best when I have the moment, if there's ever any time where we settle down, to try to pop the lenses out.
Oh, God, he's making hipster glasses.
Yeah. You can pop the lenses out, no problem.
As soon as the lenses come out, I go, I'm just going up to Noah. Complete the disguise.
He chuckles.
Put the glasses on him.
Do I look smarter?
Yeah, actually. Glasses help.
Leo's pretty smart and he doesn't wear glasses.
He's too smart for glasses. Glasses only get in the way of the brain.
You can be too smart for glasses?
In Dustin's mind, anything is possible.
Smile.
Just sitting there nodding.
Do I still look like Noah?
Well, I think if you looked really hard. But right now, what do you feel like?
Hungry.
We'll call him. What's a name for? What's a pun for hunger? What's a name?
Famished? Name?
That's not a name. What's his disguised name?
Are you giving me a nickname?
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Cool.
How about Pitt?
Henry?
How about Pitt?
Pitt. Name's Pitt. With the glasses and the black hair, name's Pitt now.
Is Pitt a name?
It's a last name. Henry Pitt. That's your name. Henry Pitt.
Sounds like armpit.
I think more bottomless pit.
Like your stomach's hungry.
Mm-hmm.
You got an empty pit.
I am pretty hungry.
We're making our way to the pies and the fritters.
Okay. Are we gonna walk or are we going on the bikes again?
We're going to go on the bikes again.
On the bikes.
Is Thor coming? Come on,
Yeah.
Thor. And he's gonna call out to Thor.
Thor explodes. End of session.
Fucking warps him out of reality, becomes a different dog. He's a chihuahua now.
Thor! I changed it. Sure.
Mr. Stark.
I don't feel so good.
As you make your way to Betty's. As you make your way to Betty's, Leo, you would also be making your way to Betty's. As you make your way to Betty's, Leo, you no longer see the motorcycle in the library parking lot. So you're probably keeping an eye out for it, I imagine. As you continue on, eventually all of you converging, almost like the coincidental, perfect timing, as coming up the street is all of the boys and the dog. Coming down the street is Leo. As you stop outside of Betty's. Betty's is a prominent enough place in town, well visited by both older and younger people, that there is a bike rack outside. You could even lock your bikes up here if you wanted to for safety. There are a couple places in town. The library would be another one of them where you could. There's a bike rack outside of it. Traveling on bikes, a pretty common thing within this town.
I probably play outside with Thor every time we go to Betty's to try to distract him because I know what kind of criminal he is.
You know exactly what type of criminal Thor is. Yeah. Knowing what type of absolute criminal Thor is as you play outside, converging with Leo. Leo, as you roll up to see them getting off of their bikes. You guys leave your bikes along the side? Do you put them in the bike rack?
I probably put
bike rack.
Yeah, bike rack.
Cool. You logging them up?
Probably not locking
Yeah,
them up.
not really
I'll
worried
be
about
out
it.
here with.
Not a very dangerous town.
I'll be out here with Thor and probably Noah.
Sure.
I don't know if Leo and Clay are gonna go in and get the pies.
Sure.
And the fritters.
Cool.
I mean, Clay has the money, so.
Yeah, I kind of have to go in to get the pies and the fritters.
I have my own money.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's true.
There's a whole $5.
Yeah,
That's
that's
$2 more than I got.
It's
that's a lot.
That's like 4 items.
Yeah.
This is the 80s, probably.
2 items guy over here.
It's probably like 10 items in the 80s.
Walk out with the whole candy store.
So who is going in?
I'll go in.
I'll go in as well.
I'll be outside playing with Noah and Thor.
With Noah and Thor?
Unless Noah wants to go inside. I'm not going to stop him.
I think his nose is definitely driving him inside, but he's also pretty willing to listen to all of you.
You want to take Noah in? Show him the spot?
Why not? Do you want a pie or a fritter?
I want a pie.
All right.
It's just better. It's a better recipe.
It's the same thing, just one's easier to hold, you messy child.
It's better. Mm-hmm. If Thor thinks it's better, then it's better.
Thor thinks everything's better. If you offered him a pie or a fritter, he'd eat both and want more.
While that is true, yes.
While that is true, yes.
Fair enough. I can't argue with that logic. I'm not even going to try.
As you guys walk into Betty's Diner. Amongst Betty's Diner, you will see a number of adults eating brunch at this point, as well as a number of kids having some milkshakes.
Is Kyle there?
Old-timey diner. Kyle's not there. The Kelson twins are here. As you walk into Betty's Diner. As people are eating and being merry and hanging out, you can walk up to the counter if you'd like to. There we go. As you walk up to the counter, Marcia, who is Betty's granddaughter, in her 20s, is a waitress. Oh, hello, darlings. What can I get for you?
The 3 slices of pie and a fritter.
All right.
And I think Clay's gonna buy himself as a fritter as well.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting a fritter.
No real food for you?
No, we're just hankering for some pie today.
Just to go, please.
To go. All right. Pack that up for you. Give me a couple minutes. I got some orders to get out, and then I'll help you right away.
Okay.
She'll take that note down and then put it in that little window between the kitchen and the front counter. As she's doing that, you'll see Kelson is talking in the corner, other people hanging out. There's a man sitting like at the actual counter reading a newspaper, Mr. George. He's actually a neighbor of yours in the new neighborhood. As Marcia goes and fills his coffee and gives a nod, she'll go over and bring out an order of fries to go with the shakes that the Kelson twins are over there enjoying. As she's walking around, Mr. George is going, would you believe it, Marcia? In our own town. Can't say anybody liked her, at least. But still strange, don't you think?
Immediately, Leo's just going like, "Ooh, what's that? What are they saying?"
Clay, wanting to hear more and wanting Leo to hear more, kind of gives him a playful shove over that way. It's like, we're just horsing around waiting for our food, just kind of give him an excuse to be over in that direction so he can hear.
Sure. Marcia's going to wander around the counter. Oh, it is strange. I will give you that. But if we're lucky, maybe she just skipped town and won't be coming back.
That's another point that I'll pipe up. Who skipped town?
Mr. George was like, didn't even see you there.
Hi, Mr. George.
Gio?
Leo.
That's right. Well, I mean, looky here. And he's going to show you, like, today's paper. As he's showing you today's paper, Marcia's going to spoil it for you and just say, that Patricia lady seems to be missing.
Missing?
Didn't come home yesterday.
I saw her in the morning yesterday. She's talking to some stranger fellow that I'd never seen before.
Stranger fellow?
Mm-hmm.
Cargo shorts?
Mm-hmm.
Button-up shirt?
Mm-hmm.
Will he come in here?
When?
Well, I mean, he's been in here twice. I think he's been here for about 2-3 days.
I've only seen him the one time.
Huh? He's been around. You saw him talking to Patricia.
Friday morning on my way to school.
Well, now that is curious, Mr. George. Well, perhaps it means something. Maybe not. Strangers come through from time to time, but maybe you should show or tell Sheriff Downey about that.
Was the sheriff over in our neighborhood, Mr. George, earlier?
Nope. They've been there once last night.
I saw them riding out of the neighborhood when I was going home this morning.
Strange that. I mean, she is a busy woman. Maybe she's just out doing some work. Maybe she's over at Galveston trying to buy some land. You know how she likes to buy some land. The reality is, and you would know this, is that she doesn't buy land from anybody. She is so low rung on the totem pole from any. Yeah. But people don't like her because she is the one that enforces rules.
Yeah. Well, that is mighty strange. Maybe I will go talk to the sheriff and see if he knows anything about Miss Patricia.
Especially a quiet town like this, odd happenings, and it'd be good for them to have all the information, I would think.
I'd sure believe so too.
Maybe they'll even let you help there, little Leo.
I sure would love to. It's
oh boy.
It is an odd occurrence.
Oh. Not to refer to someone so unkindly, but speaking of the devil, or rather strangers, and she'll wink at you and then nod out to one of the bigger windows in the shop. Dustin, you hear a motorcycle approaching as it is passing by on one side of the street. Not really fully paying attention to you, but definitely seeing your bikes. And you'll see him go down the street and then turn around, looking like he's heading in this direction. Around that time, you guys will get your pies.
I'm going to keep playing with Thor.
Okay. Sure.
I'm going to try to keep, like, eye on him, but, like, in the direction that I'm playing with Thor.
Noah's in the shop with us, right?
Noah's in the shop with you, yeah.
Do we notice the motorcycle as well?
Yes,
Or-
it's literally just been called out to you. Speak of the devil or a stranger at least.
Okay.
It's been called out to you.
Can I look? Is this window like I could see through it?
To inside?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you'll see your friends looking out and noticing the same thing.
I'm
you're
gonna look
noticing.
inside.
Gonna make eye contact with Dustin. Just gonna nod, like meet us in the back kind of deal.
I'm gonna keep playing with Thor, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna probably, as I'm playing with him, I'm gonna look in a direction. I'll go, Thor, run over there, run over there. Or like, probably like trying to use his body to block it. Like, run over there, there.
Sure. Give me a charm check. You're trying to get him to run as an excuse for you to run behind the building, him run behind the building. I'm gonna call that a 6. That sounds a little harder. Have you any adversity tokens? Well, you just got one. As Thor is going to look at you, and then he's gonna start spinning in a circle, and then he's gonna lay down, and then he's gonna roll over, and he's gonna leap up.
Yeah, this is what I get. All right, come on, Thor. I'm just gonna pet him, and then I'm gonna try to head around the back.
Yeah, he knows come well enough, as he will follow you behind the building. What are you lot doing? You are being handed your pies.
Okay.
Will be charged.
Pay for our food.
Something 59, please.
Here's
Can I get one of your 2 monies, please?
Here's 1 item's worth of money,
Here's 4 items worth of money.
and Leo has no more money.
Here's your amount of change.
Leo has 1 money left. Here's your change, 1 money.
Yes.
Yeah. You are given I'm gonna say 2 boxes. One with all of the fritters, including yours, just being packed together as a group, and one with a full pie in it.
I'll take the pie box.
Sweet, a full pie is only 2 money. Awesome.
Okay. You guys take a box each.
I'm gonna pull a fritter out of the box and start munching on it.
Sure. You heading out and around back the building?
Yeah, trying to look casual, nonchalant.
Casual nonchalant. Give me a charm check. I'm going to call this a 5. Are you also trying to look casual and nonchalant?
I'm trying to fight my nosy nature.
My dice exploded. It's a 12. Love how my dice always explodes on the most useless checks.
I had a couple good explosions.
I'll
earlier.
try. Charm check?
Yeah, that's a 12 on a D8.
Nice.
And does my bonus from my bike only apply when I'm on it?
Yes.
It's a 12. What's the DC?
5.
I will spend my last 2 adversities for that.
Okay.
Hit 5.
Why don't I help you out and give you an adversity token
Sure.
for that?
So I'll only spend 1?
Yeah.
As you guys walking out, a humming and a whistling, looking casual, playing it cool, making your way out of the building and towards
Making our way downtown.
the back with Noah. Making your way to the back of the building, you will see Dustin and Thor. As you guys are now outside.
I think we might have to leave our bikes here for now.
I think that'll be more suspicious.
I mean, if we take our bikes, so he's gonna see that it's us. He's gonna make the connection. I don't think he's seen us. He's seen our bikes.
Yeah, but what happens if he camps out at our bikes?
Well, then he camps out at our bikes.
Well, then we'll at least know where he is.
It's a fair point. We can move around town freely at that point.
What other buildings are around here? Or like, are we behind like a building with nothing around it, or is there?
It probably leads out to a back alleyway to other buildings, other shops within the town. Are you wondering specifically what's behind this one?
Yeah.
I'll say some clothing store.
My clothes don't look ridiculous on Noah, right? Like
No,
they're a little loose.
They're a little loose, but no, they look fine.
I just look at him over. The black hair sticking out of the hat with the glasses. Like, ass. Really different looking kid. Almost under my breath, kind of to myself a little
It
bit.
might be okay if we just act casual.
I mean, yes.
Noah doesn't look like Noah. He looks like Pitt right now.
I think we should.
Pitt?
Yeah, his name's Henry Pitt.
It's my
Yeah.
nickname.
Okay.
It's cool.
Because he's got a bottomless pit for his stomach. Speaking of which, I hand him a fritter.
All right.
He's going to begin to eat this fritter.
Well, I think we should maybe act casually somewhere in that direction.
Yeah, we should keep a distance for now.
All right.
I just don't want him to make the connection between us and the bikes yet.
I mean, if he didn't see the farm riding up the road away from the gorge, I'd be amazed.
I mean, he wouldn't have seen the bikes or us. The farm's there, but he wouldn't make any connection of us.
Well, we hope so.
He'd be smarter than Leo if he did.
He seems like a crafty one.
Okay. So you guys are going to try and not stealth, but casual your way away from the diner.
Yeah.
What if I go and distract him with a fritter? Maybe try to pry some information out of him.
You're just gonna walk up to a stranger and
Well, yeah, it's a
Offer
small
him-
town, just a little bit of small town hospitality.
offer him half the fritter you already took a
I
bite
got
out
another
of.
fritter in here.
How many fritters did you buy?
A few.
Well, I mean, if you want, but I mean, Miss Patricia went missing after talking to the guy. I'm hoping she did just leave. And
Is that a good guy point or a bad guy point?
As you say that, I'm gonna pull out a little paper that I had.
Yes.
Bad guy point.
I might be one in both, depending.
All right, one of both.
Tick tick.
I figured maybe we shouldn't be in contact with him until at least we know what he's here for.
Well, but how are we going to know what he's here for if everyone who's talking to him is disappearing?
Look, if Clay wants to do this, I think you can. I think we keep separate.
Yeah, keep Noah away from it. At the easiest, it'll give you guys a chance to get away.
All right.
And it might give us some information. If nothing else, I can just give him a fritter, welcome him to town, and be done with it.
Was there any kind of eye line between us and Clay being together that this guy could have seen?
Between you and Clay, you mean?
Like us being a group together. Because him and Leo were in the store and they went out the back.
Yeah.
I went out the back. Was there any possible eye line that he would have had that we're now in a group?
Not necessarily. You went around back first, but the one that's separated is you and Thor, not Clay specifically, because Clay, Leo, and Noah were together.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, like, at this point, he has not seen us together.
I mean, since you're asking, there are also a number of bikes outside, so none of you guys look alone necessarily.
Yeah, but I imagine we aren't the only
You're not
bikes.
the only people.
And there's other kids in the diner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, so I think if me, Leo, Noah, and Thor kind of wander off one of these stores, you go talk to the guy, and you can meet us back up at
How about the arcade?
in front of the arcade,
Okay. Arcade's down the street a ways.
and then hopefully, finish talking to him. Maybe he wanders off, and we can go get our bikes.
Yeah. Maybe I can misdirect him somewhere, and we can get our bikes.
All right. Well,
If you disappear, I'll make sure to say a prayer for you tomorrow at church.
Gee, thanks for that thought, Leo.
I'm just saying, every adult he's been speaking to and on his own, has gone up and disappeared.
Would you consider this defense of my friends?
I mean, I haven't asked you to roll anything.
I'm just getting ready for it. I know it's coming.
Yeah, in fact, go ahead and apply your 3 right now. You succeed. Congratulations.
yeah, you're defending your friends right now. Good on
You know what I mean? I mean, I'm doing it either way. I just curious.
You know when the time comes. Defend us.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll come into play, but also recall that you guys have knacks, you have strengths, and you also have bonded actions that you guys could do together. Just a friendly reminder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So you guys are going to wander over to the arcade looking all casual, humming and whistling down the road.
You got the pie, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Come on, Noah.
Okay. As you look over at Noah, who's face first into this critter, in fact, it's pretty much gone, he looks a lot more alert. He doesn't look as tired and drained as he did previously.
Let's eat this pie, go to the arcade. You don't got any quarters on you, do you?
I got $1.
Can we go like a back way for a bit? I don't want to see that guy.
No, yeah, of course. That's what we're going to do.
I know I'm Pit now and he probably won't see me, but I don't want to see him.
No, yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're gonna take the long way to the arcade. And that way we can eat more of the pie.
That sounds good. Can we give some pie to Thor?
He'll have some.
Cool.
The story of how Thor the dog got the pie squirts.
Oh, this dog has the gnarliest shits I can only imagine because I feed him awful
Bacon
things.
and eggs and
Awful
green bean
things.
casserole.
The important things to note, yes.
That dog rips and clears a room.
It's one of my
That's
favorite
going to be
things.
one hell of a goofball ticket.
I mean, it's something to keep in the back of your head.
Keep that in your pocket.
Now we found out what Thor's true power is.
Thor, Hershey squirts.
So,
Use him as an oil slick when we're being chased.
I don't need a check from you guys because you guys are going to be taking the back way, the long way. As leaving your bicycles behind now, you, Dustin, Noah, and Leo go through this back alleyway before letting out onto another street, circling back to that main road, down the street to the arcade. As Dustin, you walk your way to the front of the building. You will see this gentleman has indeed parked his bike on the curb and is currently inside, sitting at the counter, speaking with Marcia.
Oh, dang. I thought he was outside on his bike still.
Nope. He's gone inside.
Okay, I'm going to go... Did I go around the front of the building, or can I just go back through the back door?
I don't think there would be a back door.
Okay.
Like there would, but like to the kitchen. And I don't think that would be couth. It might be locked.
I mean, I deliver their apples. They know me.
I think it'd be locked.
I'm a good man.
I'm a good man. Sure, you go through the back door. Fuck it. Through the kitchen. As you go through the kitchen, you will hear a TV going off on one side as you walk through the kitchen. Not in that room, in like a back office. As you walk through, there will be a couple of people who kind of raise an eyebrow.
I'm just kind of...
Clay, what you doing in here?
Oh, I just thought I'd stop in. I was in the area, see when you guys need your next apple shipment.
I suppose when they're ready.
Well,
You gonna be hanging out in the kitchen, Clay?
no, I'm going to head back out through the front.
All right. They're just looking at you like it's curious. They're not like stopping you in any way.
I mean, I'd imagine I've come over here a couple of times
Probably, but probably not like back entrancing. And also, like, you don't work here. So it's a little bit weird.
Yeah.
You deliver things here. It's fine. They're allowing it. As you make your way towards the front, give me a brains check.
It's a DC.
4.
Am I getting that +3 or no?
Not for this.
I'm going to burn an adversity token then.
You should. It's really important.
Okay, that's a 4.
As you have a kind of moment, as the TV is going off in the office door is opening, and you hear, sounds like a very old woman laughing. For you and you alone, settling the rumors if Betty is dead or not.
Oh, that's such a good burn of an adversity token. I love it. So great.
As you make your
way to bait and switch.
As you make your way to the front.
You got to use them.
As you make your way through the front, it is a swinging push door that would lead out to behind the counter, and then you could depart from behind the counter into the shop.
Yeah, kind of just swing out, try to stay out of the way.
Sure. As you swing out, you will see Marcia standing there pouring herself a coffee as this man is only drinking a water. As he takes a sip, it is the same man in the cargos and the button-up shirt, sunglasses currently up on the top of his head. He's going to say, that's so. Oh, good to know. You will also notice he is flicking a baseball card in his hand.
Do I recognize the card?
Mm-hmm. It's Ricky whatever the fuck.
Is it the one from Dusty's bike?
It is the one from Dusty's bike that your father had given him.
Great. Well, now that gives me a reason to talk to him.
Sure.
So I'm going to walk over, take a seat next to him. Hey there, stranger.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. It's a interesting card you got there.
Mm-hmm. Fell off a bike outside.
You looking for the owner of that card?
Well, that's why I'm here. Noticed a kid playing outside with his dog. Stopped by for a glass of water and noticed the card missing. So, thought I'd scoop it up and come inside, though. I don't know where the kid ran off to.
Quick question. Would I know that this was still on his bike, or could
Oh, yeah, certainly. You probably, after painting the bikes, if you paint... Yeah, I don't think you did paint the bikes because of Leo's thing. But having that conversation, you would have seen him slip the card back in. Yeah. You will see, with this exchange, Marcia looks a little bit weird because she knows that you are that boy, brother. But, like, she can kind of catch a little bit of you playing coy, and then Leo had said a bunch of things, and this is just more tea for her to share with someone else later, so she's not getting fully involved.
Oh yeah, I know the kid that owns that card and that bike. He's just probably running off around town. A lot of kids park their bikes here. One of the few bike racks in town.
Oh, Marcia was just telling me. You say you know him?
Know of him. I mean, it's a small town. Everybody knows everybody.
Close with him?
Not so much. I'm going to open the fritter box. You want a fritter?
As much as I would like to. I've had my fair share, and he'll give a wink over at Marcia. At least for the day. Well,
may not understand it, but I can appreciate it.
If you know the kid, he'll kind of flick the card in his fingers and then hand it over to you.
Thank you. I'll take it from him.
Better in your hands than coming from a stranger, I imagine.
More than likely. It seems kind of weird when an adult stranger talks to a young boy.
He'll nod.
You in town long?
Mayhaps. Passing through.
Well, I mean, I hope you tried the pie. The apples here are amazing.
As I've said, I've had my fair share. Thank you again, by the way, Marcia. I'll take a sip of his water. Give me a charm check.
Okay. Am I trying?
I'm gonna call this DC 5.
Okay. Question: is this like a persuasion thing from him, or?
No, it's like a reading something.
Okay. Dang.
Okay, I'll give you your defensive. You're trying to do a whole thing here.
Okay. Well, I was looking more at the rebellious skill.
What is it again?
+3 on resisting persuasion from adults.
Shh. Sure.
Okay. Now that wouldn't happen to stack on top of my +3
No.
defending.
I'll give you one of those.
Darn. But I want my +6. You said 5?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a 9.
Okay. You can tell that he's trying to figure out what game you're playing, indicating to you that he's playing some type of game in this conversation.
You know, it's kind of strange. We don't get a lot of people just passing through. This place is kind of out of the way.
Well, I'm a bit of a wanderer. Plus, these pies are pretty famous.
You know, that they are.
I was hoping to meet old Betty, but I don't think she takes many visitors.
No, that would be an understatement.
Well, you work around here?
I'm 15. I go to school.
I was working at 15.
Well, maybe soon, but depends.
I don't know why. I'm just picturing Martha in the background with like the overflowing coffee pot, and she's like just listening. Like, hey, Martha. Oh,
I'm picturing a post office and too many letters going out.
Well, that's good. Kids should be kids. Out there playing, keeping to themselves, not sticking their heads into anything strange that they shouldn't be.
I can agree with you there. It's a nice motorcycle you've got there. Don't see many of those around town.
Well, to be fair, I'm not from this town.
Well, that is fair.
But thank you. I picked it up a while back.
Well, it's a beautiful machine. Sure, it gets you places you need to. Probably a lot of fun to ride, too.
Well,
I'm actively trying to, like, coax him, kind of like charm him into being a little more talkative.
sure, I get you. It takes me from A to B.
Oh, it's got to be more fun than that.
Well,
I mean, your feet will do the same thing, but motorcycle, that's freedom.
certainly a lot faster than those bicycles out there.
Oh, for sure.
You know, you hold yourself pretty good for a 15-year-old in a conversation.
I've been told that before.
I take you as a responsible type.
Absolutely.
That's good. I imagine someone with such responsibilities matures a little faster than the others. Probably protective of your family.
I'm at that one. I'm just going to kind of stare at him and nod slowly.
Oh, good. Much like playing, young people should be protective of their family. And work hard. Whenever it is that you start work. 15's not unheard of to start, but it's pretty early yet. He's gonna take a sip of his water and stand up and start pulling out money. I'm gonna say as he pulls out the money, you are going to see a small flash of metal towards his hip.
Do I recognize this?
No, but you can guess. You're not so ignorant that you couldn't guess.
Well, I'm going to guess it's a gun.
Mm-hmm. a good guess. He's going to put a couple bucks up on the counter.
I don't think I've introduced myself, stranger. That's mighty wrong of me. We're friendly around here.
Suppose I did the same. Where are my manners? He'll reach out for a handshake.
I'll shake his hand.
Upton. What do you say your name?
Yeah, I'm thinking. I don't know why I got to all this point, all these great thoughts, and then just all of a sudden, name. Can't think of a name. Alan. I'm going to shake his hand.
I'll shake your hand.
Now, do I intuit that that's his actual name, or is he BSing me as hard as I'm BSing him?
Give me another charm check. I'm going to call this one a decent amount harder. I'm going to say this one will be DC 9.
Okay, and is he trying to persuade me?
No.
Damn.
I'm trying to persuade you. I mean, it's a bit meta, but yeah, I guess he's trying to deceive you. In a way.
Well, wouldn't matter either way.
Okay.
Even because it's a 9.
You can't tell. He said it with confidence. His name's Upton.
At least I get an adversity token. Building the bank back up.
Sure. He'll shake your hand.
Well, it was nice chatting with you, Mr. Upton.
Nice chatting with you as well, Al.
If you need anything, find me around town. Maybe I can help.
Mayhaps I will. And he'll give you a nod and pat you on the shoulder, and he will walk out. Marsha's just going to slowly scoot over to your side of the counter.
All right, Marshall, what was he talking about before I came in?
He was asking who the cards was belonging to, and I told him.
What'd you tell him?
That it belonged to your brother. I mean, not you, your brother, but that Tillman kid with the dog.
Crap.
And I may have mentioned that Dustin had an older brother.
Double crap.
But I mean, he might not know that's you. I didn't say it was you, and I didn't say that you had just been in here.
I appreciate that, but I'd be willing to bet you that I got a funny feeling from that guy. He seems a lot smarter than he looks.
He seemed quite nice. He liked the pies.
Yeah, roses are pretty too, but they got a lot of thorns.
Did I do something bad?
No.
Maybe your friend Leo should talk to that sheriff.
Yeah, I think that's going to be our next stop.
He sure seemed like a nice fella coming in here.
He did, but how many nice fellas do you know that are packing iron?
He had a gun?
Mm-hmm.
In my diner?
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, only because you're suspicious of him do I think that's strange, actually. A decent amount of folk come in here with guns.
This is true, but how many of them hide them?
That is fair.
Usually they were worn loud and proud.
I will not spread any rumors or drama if anybody asks about you or... I'm sorry if I said something.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm sorry if I said something I shouldn't have.
No, I appreciate you.
human.
I appreciate you letting me know.
Well, I hope nothing comes of it. And if something does, I will go immediately to the sheriff's.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Do you want a pie for the road, or I feel like you said I didn't, but I did something.
I mean, I'll never say no to one of Betty's pies.
She's gonna go get a pie and give it to you with a warm smile. Well, I hope this helps.
And Betty's pies always help, Martha.
She will give you the pie.
All right, I'm gonna head over to the arcade.
Sure. As you leave to head over to the arcade.
And
Just outside in my head, sweet free pie.
not even outside of earshot. Did you hear that guy?
I love it. If you were wondering what the look that I gave these two was as soon as you got his name, Agent Upton was my character from Delta Green.
Oh, God.
Sir, I'd like to bring up a continuity error.
Is it timelines?
Noah changed a lot.
I changed it. For anyone listening, feel free to go back and listen to our Delta Green session. A little introduction on old Agent Upton.
Okay, so put like 3 into the good guy points.
At least 1 into the bad guy point.
Yeah. He did smoke meth at one time.
He really did. He really did.
Oh, man, I got to listen to this one. This sounds interesting.
It's a good run.
He really did smoke meth that one time.
Oh. All right, well, I'm going to head over to the arcade.
Sure. How's everybody feeling?
What time is it?
I'm a little tired. It's close to midnight.
Yeah.
Nearly midnight. This is an okay spot, though, that we could put a pin in it. Well, I think we might be pushing to 1 extra session, but this is not a bad spot to put a pin in it.
All right.
Sweet. Then as Clay, with a free pie, heads over to the arcade, the not long way.
Yeah, free pie.
As Dustin and Leo and Noah and Thor, of course, also head over to the arcade, going the long way. You'll still get there a little bit sooner than Clay, but not by too much. That wasn't that long of a conversation, at least, and you are taking a longer route. As we, all of us, separately, but heading in the same direction, head over to the arcade. That is where we will put a pin in it for this week.
Sweet, sweet.
Sweet.
Excellent.
Thank you for listening to session 2 of our system exploration of Kids on Bikes, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.